All right, I'll do introductions. Hi guys, I'm Storm.
Scaling Circle. Long name.
Oh, I have to mute myself on the stream. There we go. I'm all set. Hey guys.
Wait, hold on, I have to open the stream.
Oh, I gotta
Separate
find
tab.
some emojis now. That's us, yeah. There it is. That's exactly what I was looking for. Thank you. Sus.
You have to learn how to do the
Sus.
different colored ones.
All right, this is gonna be exciting. Two teams vying for playoff contention. It's gonna be a banger.
Wait, so what are the current standings? I don't know these teams' current places. I believe
All right.
GCC is higher than NYM right now.
No. GCC is currently 4-5 as their game record. New York Mutants is 9-3. So
Okay,
they're tied for top of the standings right now with GCA. So
right, so just looking to hold. They're looking to take a solid first place here if they go 3-0.
oh, that's true. Yeah, 12 wins, 3 losses. That'd be incredible. Okay.
Talon and Trundleban. Lucian ban for no Lucian Nami. Interesting from GCC because I saw Lemowski plays a lot of Nami.
I think the Talon ban's kind of interesting because that was usually focused at
Yeah, maybe
Trendsetter, right?
I guess they don't know. Maybe they weren't paying attention.
I like the Nocturne ban a lot. I think we've been seeing that rise in priority a lot through some of the mid-level teams. The TF Nocturne combo.
Yeah, it's really easy to make plays on side with that. There's no setup involved.
You just press R, yeah. And Mundo. I guess
Not
that's the
banning Mundo from
respect
President
ban.
Mundo.
That's the respect ban.
They go with Aphelios. They ban Aphelios and Thresh.
Oh.
I'm wondering what are they banning Thresh for? I didn't think Lemowski played a lot of Thresh. Okay. Looks
I
like a
don't think
safe
so
Ziggs bot
either.
lane coming out B1. And Ziggs B1 is fine. It's a safe bot lane pick. It's not gonna go mid lane these days.
Yeah, but I think Spirit Tracks being like one of the, I think personally,
Yeah, they should probably
I think
save for
he's the
counter
best
pick.
ADC in a league. And putting him on something, it's kind of like putting Viper on Ziggs, right?
Yeah, like
Like,
agency in lane.
yeah, it's you don't have the chance for the same level of outplay or DPS in a team fight. So I think it's just kind of weird. I would
And
much preferred something like them at first pick, honestly.
yeah. It's good that they're at least picking a roaming support with it. You have a lot of free time when you have a Ziggs bot lane.
That's true. That's true.
So Leona Driven can look to dive mid a lot. Like once Ziggs gets lost chapter, Misfortune shouldn't be able to contest the push.
That's true. Jarvan, Ziggs. You know what? Do you think they flex it? Do you think they flex the Ziggs mid?
They
Is that a champ that who's playing his mid? Is it Nightmare Seta?
Seta. Yeah.
Does he play it?
I'm looking.
Oh my T.
He does not.
Interesting.
He has played he's played Ziggs 12 times this season. I don't know what role. Maybe he has played mid.
It's at least mid lane, it's not that difficult of champ to use.
It's not unplayable.
Yeah. I'd really much prefer them to have, like, for example, I think Caitlyn's up, right? Isn't that like Spirit Track's best champ? Even that.
Caitlin's good with Leona as well, especially in Team F.
Something like that is it has good follow up at range too with like the Leona and Jarvan combo.
Yeah, it hard beats the Amumu MF as well in the 2v2.
Yeah, I'd love to see that flexed. And what do you think they go with top? I'd like to see something like an Ornn. Just go like
I mean,
full
I
team
think
fight.
tops are going to be the last pick. I mean, NYM should look to top counter pick.
Volibear's a
Honestly,
good
he
flex
might
too.
just pick Mundo. It is President Mundo.
It was hovered as a ban. It wasn't actually banned. I see.
No, it's a Felios ban.
Yeah. Funny.
He might just lock it in.
I like the concept behind a Mumu Volibear.
Yeah, I mean,
And
NYM's comp right now is good team fighting, but right now, if the Ziggs is flexed mid and they pick a strong bot lane, they have a losing bot. I mean, Volibear wins the early jungle matchup. Jarvan has better ganks.
if the Volibear could be a flex also, though. Oh, we haven't really seen any top laners play Volibear in this league, have we?
I mean, Neffel plays it a little.
Has he played in a regular season game?
I believe so, actually, yes.
Oh, okay. What's the matchup? Let me see.
Okay, it is flexed. It's Tristana.
I kind of figured.
I don't even see red fourth pick.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, red third pick. Volibear. Oh no, Amumu, MF, Voli, Jace. Yeah, fourth pick. Okay. And then it is just gonna be a blind Ornn, which is fine.
I really like that actually. That's exactly what I
Yeah, to
would have
have a
picked
really
here.
good team fight. But I don't think they're gonna want to be team fighting into Amumu MF anyway. Like
I
MF
think.
and Ornn can cancel. I mean, Leona and Ornn can cancel the MFR pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Ziggs is not the greatest team fighter.
That's
Okay, wait.
true.
So okay, that fourth pick is a Jace instead of just nothing.
Okay, so they're going Jace mid
Yeah, I've
into
seen Jace
Tristana.
mid. I think it's
Okay.
into Ziggs. I think it's into Ziggs.
Into Ziggs is what I meant to say. That's interesting.
It should beat Ziggs like pretty hard.
He doesn't really have a way to. He can obviously outpush, but otherwise he doesn't have a lot of control of trades.
I mean, early game, I don't even know if he can outpush Jace.
Not until he has rank 4 Q, I think. I think rank 4 Q plus E clears the back line, right?
I am not sure. It sounds about right. He probably needs
Okay.
a lost. Probably has a lost chapter around the time he's getting rank 4Q, so it should
Yeah,
be.
and then Lost Chapter plus Blasting Wand, rank 5 Q is insta
Yeah,
clear.
insta kill
Yeah.
casters. Yeah, I mean, so
I
winning
really
mid lane for NYM, losing bot lane should be a winning top matchup. They should be looking for early, like they could look for a level 3 dive top lane actually. Jace pushes out early, Volibear paths up. They can dive with a
I'd
Jace
love to see
push.
it. I I doubt they'll try, honestly.
I mean, it looks like they're getting hard outscaled. They don't have enough AP damage in the late game for it to really matter. Like Ornn can just go full armor and get like chains for Mordekaiser, and then doesn't care about him anymore.
100% true. Yeah, and I think Ornn is a really cool answer to something like a Mumu MF, because whenever they hard engage, the Ornn ult just like
Yeah,
it's
Ornn,
like
Leona,
inline
Jarvan
CC,
is really
right?
hard for MF. I mean, to play into.
It's hard for them to move in and like follow up on any kind of a Mumu engage. If as long as not everybody gets caught by it. Like obviously
Yeah,
if it's like a five
as
mana
long as
Mumu
it's
ult,
not. Yeah, if it's not a 5-man Amumu, then Leona, Jarvan, and Ornn can just counter engage, and then MF can't actually capitalize on the Amumu.
yeah, and they run out of damage really fast, especially if this Ornn gets something like a Warmogs as like third item, and the Jace can't poke out their front line, then like they actually just can't approach team fights anymore
Yeah, the
because they
Ornn is
just
gonna be impossible to kill.
impossible to kill. Yeah, I mean obviously Mordekaiser could ult the Ornn and take him out of the fight, but like
He
like
can W while Mord's casting and cancel it.
yeah, obviously that like takes a little bit of practice to get used to. that timing.
Yeah.
That's like a really like if you play Ornn a lot, you'll get that matchup and you'll understand how to cancel it. But I doubt we'll see that interaction. I just
Yeah, I
don't see a
mean,
way that
there's
like
just
New York Mutants
no
can
consistent
capitalize on
damage.
it. Yeah. I mean, if Mordekaiser does get fed by some chance, like 4-0 in lane or something, he can.
Yeah, if he gets ahead, it's really gonna be really hard for him to play.
Yeah,
But if he's even or behind, then they really don't have damage to kill tanks. MF and Jace are both really bad at killing tanks.
yeah, it makes me nervous.
Like in mid late game, Leona can just 1v1 the Misfortune.
Also, if MF doesn't have flash at some point during the game and gets hit by like Jarvan ult into Ziggs combo, it's like the Ziggs doesn't have to even be in threat like range of a Mumu or anything. Like he could just sit back and
Yeah, he
wait
can
for the
just one-shot
engage.
her late game with her.
Yeah, yeah. I've been in so many situations where like a Ziggs ult from across the map at like a 5-item Ziggs or something, you get hit and it's just like 2k damage instantly.
Yeah, do you go Horizon Focus on Ziggs?
You can situationally as a 5th item, but
Yeah, that I
I
could
really think
definitely see that
I
for
really
the one
think you
shot at
need,
least.
especially against this team, you're gonna need Void Staff, and I think Seraphs are like Void Staff, Seraphs, and Rabadons plus Mythic are like way too important.
Yeah, I mean
Because
Ziggs
Void
is gonna
Staff
be super
itself,
good in team fights here. W and
yeah,
E is so much space
Void
against
Staff
mostly
itself,
short range.
yeah, they don't really have a way to get on top of them, especially if he avoids a Mumu or gets a Banshee's Veil. That might actually be a good angle
Yeah, he doesn't
instead of
actually need. I
instead of
don't
Horizon
know if he
Focus. Yeah.
needs that much damage. They won't be able to kill Leona Ornn, so he can just sit in the back line and they can't approach.
Mm-hmm. Because after he
As
gets
long as he stays alive. Like it might even be like Cosmic Drive and Banshee's Veil just to maximize the E and
as a
W.
rush, yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. After Mythic, just all together. I
Like
mean,
he'd be lacking in damage, but
he doesn't really he doesn't need to be the main source. As long as I mean, if he gets ahead, then he kind of has to. But
I mean, it looks
with
like they have
re-entries
enough
for him,
damage on their tanks that he could just go CDR spam Ws.
Jarvan will naturally out sustain if Jace or Misfortune dies early in the fight,
Yeah, there's
especially if
no
he goes
extra
Gore
to
Drinker
kill.
Sterix. Yeah, so
Oh, I don't
I
know
don't know.
how hard the Gore Drinker nerf hits Jarvan. I mean, his
I
W is
mean,
pretty useless ability,
decently.
so
That's true. That's true.
they really need to buff that. It's like a 30 HP shield per champion hit.
That is really low, but Jarvan's in a decent spot right now. I don't think they want to buff him any more than he already is. Maybe not in pro play. What is Toad? That's right. Does he have Jace games?
He's a top lane player normally, so I believe he does have some Jace games. I'm pretty sure he's a top lane player.
But yeah, he has mostly top games. Darius, Tryndamere, Garen. Interesting.
And it's not the hardest matchup, Jason to Ziggs. But you would
Yeah,
like
I mean,
to see
he
him be
gets
able
to
to
free
punish
farm
in
and
lane.
pressure. Yeah. Oh, he does
Like,
have some Jace games. I see.
like he can just play Jace and win the matchup, but if he really understands like how to play Jason, he can destroy the matchup. Ziggs
Yeah,
should
and
not be able to do anything.
after the Yomu's buffs, he can just affect the side lanes. Yeah, I see. I see.
I
That's
mean, they
not bad
really need
overall.
to get early kills with the Jace Volibear roaming. If it gets to 20 minutes and GCC is ahead, then I don't think NYM can win it.
I 100% agree. After Ornn starts to get the
Yeah,
ornaments,
level
mythic upgrades,
13.
yeah, it gets really tough. Like 3-item Ornn, if Ornn gets to 3 items, I think it's unplayable for New York Mutants.
Yeah, like no one can kill Tristana. There's actually no one that can kill Tristana in the game. She doesn't die in Mordekaiser ult.
Yeah, with the knockback. As long as both carries don't get hit by the Amumu ult, New York Mutants runs out of burst really fast. Especially
they
because like,
have so many things that cancel MFR, which is NYM's only
right.
damage.
And if MF doesn't do a lot of damage to tanks if she's just free hitting, right? She's
Yeah, I
meant
mean,
to
it
be able
depends on
to.
what build MF is going. The lethality build will do more damage with R, but she won't do any auto damage. Okay, from the runes, it looks like the crit build. Okay, it looks like Tristana mid. I guess it is Tristana mid.
Okay, that's not what I expected.
They might just be putting Spirit Tracks on Ziggs and then sending him mid and having Seda play bot.
Really? Okay.
They could do that.
With the Tristana having teleport though, that'd be a really weird sum to take bot.
Yeah, so that changes the matchups at least.
Yeah, I mean it's safer now for the Ziggs, but now they don't have. I guess it's like safe scaling. I guess that's the whole idea.
Yeah, they don't have the winning bot anymore, but mid is a little bit more even.
Now does Nightmare does he have games on Tristana? Oh, he does. That's his most played. Wow.
Yeah, I believe he should at win early levels if he can just play his range. Like anytime Jace goes into melee, he should get punished really hard. Doesn't look like any level 1 plays are gonna happen.
It's just a really standard 5-point. Well, almost standard. Eris is in a weird spot.
Unlucky ward in the pixel there. That's not the optimal placement. If you place out on like the very edge of the bush, you get more vision. Okay, interesting Jarvan start though. Jarvan has a control ward and 1 potion instead of refills. He probably should be placing that control ward early then.
After his first clear, does he ever use pots?
I don't know. I mean, he doesn't have great sustain. It's just a natural region that junglers have.
Yeah.
Like his early clear is not that great.
A little dance. That's cute.
Alright, both junglers pathing top.
That kind of strikes me as odd though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Jarvan should be pathing bot. I still think that NYM can look for their level 3 top dive.
I think
but Jarvan should be looking to get bot lane ahead.
I think if President Mundo uses his Q to manage the wave properly, it's really hard for Mordekaiser to push into him.
I mean, if they are gonna end up looking for the top play, then he doesn't want to push.
Right.
Okay, this is interesting. Nobody should not be going toward that early.
He took a really bad trade for it too.
And like is just not allowed to walk back in.
Yeah, I mean now Big Lemowski can just.
Yeah, bot's hitting 2 first.
That W was a little early. Still, he should look to trade back on this. I think he's playing this too cautiously. He had minion wave advantage.
Oin can never win that trade actually after he uses his combo though. His early cooldowns are too high to fight in Mordekaiser passive. His Q is like 9 seconds. Brittles is only real damage.
Yeah, and the W cooldown is absurd. OE ranks.
Yeah, it's like upwards of 13. Yeah, bot's in a good spot for NYM. Holding a freeze is fine.
They won't be able to hold it. It's breaking right now. And Ziggs early has way too much. Oh, if he... There's just so much action going on right now. I think if President Mundo... It's close. Yeah, I think if President Mundo had actually charged at his Q, I think he would have gotten really close to killing Minisoko there.
Yeah, we didn't see if the Minisoko had cast his W or not. He might have just regained most of that health back right after with his W and
That's true.
I would like to have seen Volibear go for the dive after Scuttle Crab. He should have been pathing up top lane. He's not
With
gonna
how
ever
low,
kill Tristana here.
with how low President Mundo was, I think that was the right call too.
He never kills Tristana, and they don't have bot prio, so he can never get bot crab. Yeah, now he's just gonna go walk up to his Krugs anyway.
That's one thing I've noticed about this league though. People are really wary of dives. They're not really sure how to play them. He didn't get the brittle off before he charged.
Okay, yeah, he's just gonna have to recall here. Probably has to burn TP to not miss the cannon wave.
I think a lot of mistake Ornn players in this league make is their starting items. I think it's way better against, especially an AP threat. For example, if I was in this matchup, I would start double rejuve bead and then 4 pots. And then you just early build the Doran shield into...
Yeah, you can buy a Doran's shield after like 4th wave.
Yeah, and it's just... Like, it's so hard to poke you out and you have so much sustain, and then you just farm with Q.
You can just buy Null Magic Mantle anyway, next, it goes into your Mythic anyway.
Right, yeah.
I'm not sure how Futures Market works with Ornn, but I think more Ornn should be looking into that.
Yeah, I think if you're not taking Futures Market, it's it's really good to go...
Spirit Tracks can't trade it back without mana.
It's really hard for ADCs when they're playing Ziggs to get used to the fact that they don't have heal. See I've seen so many people in my solo queue games teleport on top of a minion wave while they're fighting because they don't have heal.
Or just like playing trades out without actually dealing auto damage. They're not used to it only being able to do damage with abilities.
Right. That was a really good stop though, right there.
Yeah, stopping the recall is really valuable.
Yeah, and he has TP, so.
I don't know what Volibear is doing down there. He's never getting that wave shoved. Amumu is still staying.
Yeah, this is really strange. Oh, well, this is just a free kill for President Mundo. Minisoft is going to run away with this game.
Here too, yeah.
He's actually going to run away with this game. This is what I was worried about with the 4-kill Mundo.
Oh, they might try to kill here back. Good roam from Zeta. Yeah, he should not be allowed to roam there.
He still has teleport up too, which I think is really odd. Like, look at Tristana's items.
Yeah, he hasn't recalled yet.
Not forced to recall.
Yeah, she should not be allowed to roam when Jace has already recalled and TP'd back to lane. That was a good cancel on the base. He wins this 1v2.
Yeah, he can kill for free here.
He has flash.
Jarvan does have flash though.
The EQ?
EQ? It's close. It's got to be coming up in like 3 seconds. Oh okay, my gosh, wait. Eris walked into that, no?
Was that? Yeah, it didn't even look like an extended EQ.
That was just
yeah, it was just a Q.
Yeah, he just walked right into it. He felt bad that he got away for free, so he thought he'd give that one over.
Yeah, bot push is just going to be perma on Ziggs now. He finished the last chapter. They could look to gank bot lane with Volibear behind on red buff right now. He's hitting 6 very soon because all that bot XP he leached, so they could look for a dive with him shutting off the tower.
I mean, nobody is just gonna keep Ziggs perma CC'd here. He's basically 2v1ing solo.
Okay, yeah, Volibear hits 6.
Oh, good cancel. He still kills him here. Oh my gosh! Wait, Spirit Tracks hit a nuts.
And he leveled up.
He gets 2.
Wow, that's huge.
Wait, that was actually a clip.
Yeah, the misfortune. I think the misfortune killed Amumu actually. The solo kill XP gave him level 6, so he could kill nobody as well.
That was actually really well played. That's a perfect example of why you need to learn how to press control, and then
quick skill
the skill order. Yeah, quick skill.
Yeah, there's so many people that still skill with mouse clicks. Or alt.
I'll be honest.
Like you can use alt to cast abilities on yourself as well.
Right. I'll be honest. I leveled up with mouse clicks till like 2 years ago. So now I've been playing this game since like season 5. So it takes a little to adjust.
Yeah, I think I keep my thumb down there for leveling up. I have a really weird hand position on my keyboard.
What? It's almost like diagonal?
Yeah, like my pinky is hanging off the edge of the keyboard.
That is so weird. I'm trying to do that right now. I actually have shift set to self-cast for me. So like I press shift and then, you know, QWE as my self-cast.
Great kill on Jace. Doesn't have flash, just dunk him in the drive-in ult, and that's the thing he can do. I'm pretty sure Jace can cancel the drive-in EQ though with his E. Another killer coming in on Ornn. Yeah, Mordekaiser is just gonna become unstoppable.
Oh my god, and his W just heals so much.
He's gonna get really Leeching Leer on next recall. Okay, they think Driven is top, so he's walked all the way back to his tower to recall. And he didn't finish shoving the wave in.
Can we see that wave? We'll get him before tower?
It
might.
Yeah, it will.
It might. Yeah. It's close, actually. Top wave? Oh, yeah, it's in. Okay.
Yeah,
he got kind of lucky there.
It surprises me how Jace is losing this lane. He should just be able to kill Tristana.
I don't think he's playing the matchup aggressively enough. Like, I think that this is his perfect opportunity to just take Ignite and go ham in the early levels.
I also didn't just noticed he has Phase Rush as well.
Right, and I don't think that's really necessary in a matchup like this. Like, that's something you take if you have, like, if the champ wants to trade back.
Yeah, like against something like this, you can take
brutal.
area or electrocute.
That's really brutal.
Perfect Ziggs ult, or Amumu ult to stop the Ziggs W. It is a knockdown.
Mini Soko can't die here. He literally just doesn't die here.
3 everyone.
He gets W here. Yep. It's literally unplayable.
Yeah, he's just unkillable now.
Remember how I said that New York Mutants, if the Mordekaiser's like 4-0 or something in lane, he actually has agency, and now he is.
Yeah, bot lane's winning on top of that. It's not looking great. I mean, Tristana is ahead. They have to play around that at this point. The bot and top are pretty over.
Right. Tristana does have the capability at like 2 items though to like actually 1v9 this game.
Like, from the fed Mordekaiser, I don't know if she can actually live inside the Death Realm anymore.
Even with ult?
With ult, maybe.
I think if ult's up, yes. I think if ult isn't up, then no. Because it doesn't look like Mordekaiser's building any early armor.
Yeah, he's going Merc Treads for Leona and Ziggs. All the CC is coming in.
Which I think is kind of weird. I honestly think something like I actually think completing boots this early is kind of weird.
Yeah, I think if he had gold to finish Riftmaker, he should have just done that.
Right, or at least started moving towards like a Zanya's.
I believe Riftmaker combined cost is what, 850?
After Leeching Leer and yeah.
Yeah, and or he had just boots. It's 850 or 950.
Are you sure it's not 1050? It's 950. I thought it was 9000. I thought it was 1050 or 950. I'm pretty sure it's higher than 850. I think it got nerfed. Like I think originally it was that cheap.
Oh yeah, it's 1050. Yeah, it is 1050.
Yeah. Okay. I think that was like during preseason. Wow, great play from Nuity. Do you see that flash?
I did not. I was looking up the price of Riftmaker.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Mordekaiser is quite possibly 1v9ing this game.
Yeah, Hectech should pick up this kill. Wow, nice Q from Zero Track to pick up the kill in the trade. He's been getting really good trades, but it doesn't seem to matter right now.
He has been trading back really nicely. I just think it's
I mean, the rest of
it's a shame we didn't get to see him on an ADC because I think he has the mechanics to like basically 2v1 this bot lane.
I think they could have really hard won the lane.
Yeah.
The bot lane fights have been really close with a Ziggs Leona. When with something like a Caitlyn, he would have just
right. And Ziggs was out of mana for half the fights, so. I understand why they went for it though.
Okay, good bandage toss. Doesn't have R to continue though.
He's been pretty spot on with these all game. I like moving the Tristana down to bot lane now, just keeping Spirit Tracks safe now.
Yeah, and they can
permaclear mid.
Should be able to 1v1 MF. I feel
Right.
like Tristana should have Mythics
easily
by
kill.
now.
Turret plating will soon fall.
She probably, can we check gold with X?
Yeah, 5k, she should
Yeah.
have Mythic.
Well, she stopped for boots. So this is a free kill, right?
Okay, yeah, I think Tristana takes those.
I guess it's fine.
Volibear uses flash for it, you still trade to kill back.
Right. Tristana at Mythic is very scary for this team. Especially
Okay,
if
no Gale Force, it is gonna be Kraken Slayer.
especially if Minisoko doesn't end up getting any armor soon.
Yeah, I think you
Tristana
should
will
at
actually
least
hurt
get
a
a
lot.
Seekers. Although Amumu could look to invest into chains on Tristana's second item just for the tenacity reduction.
Okay. Yeah, I actually like that.
There's no, he doesn't really need Abyssal Mask this game until a little later.
Right. He does not care. He's just walking up. This is a really good soul for New York Mutants too.
Yeah, Mountain Soul would have been better, but Ocean is probably the second best what they could get in this game. They don't really care about
Agreed.
Infernal as much when they're getting into a bunch of tanks.
Yeah. And Mordekaiser with Ocean Soul is just adds another level of yeah, it's like what, like 1,000 health during a fight, you know?
Yeah. It's like 10% regen.
If you're in combat, yeah.
Yeah. Even just hitting wards and stuff approx it. Okay, the pen build from Ziggs this game, no Leandres. If he goes Void Staff, he can actually insta-kill Misfortune.
And the Jace too.
Yeah, I mean, Jace will have a little bit more base levels. And he should... I mean, boots does Jace... Jace probably just gets Merc Treads.
I think this Jace will get Boots of Lucidity. I think it'll be a greed angle.
Yeah, I mean, nothing looks good but Merc Treads.
I 100% agree. I just think it'll be...
Yeah, MF should not have Tabi.
Well, you know, Ziggs auto attacks were a lot of what
really
Spirit Tracks was trading back, so maybe that's the thought process. I'm not really sure.
Okay, Ornn's coming close to getting solo killed under tower here.
You got chains. Are they on Mordekaiser?
Should be. Even if they are, yeah, they are.
Yeah, well.
He just started stacking it now, though.
Fair.
But even with it on, he still took 250 from an isolated kill.
To be honest, I'm kind of surprised that
yeah,
President
first
Mundo's
item
even
chains
close
on
in levels.
Ornn. I think he might have just gotten more damage reduction value out of a Sunfire. With Ornn's passive, he's kind of wasting Ornn's passive here by not buying resistances. Because you do get the, 5-10% bonus resistances?
Yeah, it's like 10% armor, magic resistant, health, right? You get all three?
I don't know if you get health, I know you get
You
armor
100%, I know you get health 100%.
Okay, so then you get all three then, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just don't know if, I know it was 10%
Sunfire
health.
would probably be more value then.
I would agree. That's a really huge Mundo.
Yeah, huge Mumurai. And a big Volibear as well.
I was
3 people magic damage crit.
Unless Amumu gets a 5-man ult, unless Mordekaiser goes 4-1, it's like I've jinxed this entire game. I feel
everything
I'm
that
so
could
sorry,
go wrong
GCC. I didn't mean
went
to.
wrong. And Draven's trapped because his flag is in the bush there.
He trades.
And he gets a shutdown.
Yeah, that's 700 gold. I mean, this is that's not stealable. Salman Khan has smite. Okay, and ow, there goes Leona.
I mean, game's not over quite yet. Still only a 2k gold deficit, but it's leaning towards just being over.
Right, and as Nuke Mutants complete Mythics, they can start to pressure, like Baron off of their next.
Yeah, and Ornn is gonna be pretty useless for a while after going chains
Right.
first.
If they put Mini Soko bot and have him just like perma push to towers, there's not really a good way to answer him without sending like multiple people. Because he'll 2v1 if
he can 2v1
Jarvan
easily.
comes down, right? Especially with Jarvan's build. Jarvan has Ninja Tabby, or what do they call now? Plated Steel Caps?
Plated Steel Caps now,
Yeah.
Everyone still calls them Tabby.
Everyone still calls them Tabbies, yeah. Still stuck in the old seasons.
I don't know why they changed the name of that boots and none of the other ones.
I thought it was a cool name too.
Yeah, I liked Ninja Tabby. Okay. Yeah, they should,
relatively
GCC
good
should
answer.
not be allowed to pick up this Rift Herald.
Yeah,
It's a good timing for him to get it. Just on recall timings from NYM.
I feel like that's an int from Nubity.
Yeah.
He did not have any backup.
No one nearby but Mordekaiser, and Mordekaiser can't get in there.
Nobody has the range to follow up on that, yeah. Maybe if the Ziggs was on his team, that looks okay.
And now Minisoko is stuck top lane with a Volibear pushing in bot.
I think President Mundo misclicked.
I think they were looking for the kill on MF.
Maybe he was trying to predict the flash. Because that was pretty wide, right?
Yeah. He might have been trying to predict the flash.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
They should be able to take this tower with the charge plus Ziggs W. Yeah,
it's a really nice combo. Yeah.
They should look for vision control top side, because as soon as Mordekaiser goes bot, they have to cede all vision if they ever want to kill him.
It's kind of weird. It feels like that. It feels like GCC had tempo off of that reset, despite
Rift
New York
Herald
Mutants winning that fight.
Tower.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird.
Getting MF flash.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like this MF build. Collector second into a bunch of tanks does not seem great.
It seems kind of odd to build Collector when you have something like Kraken Slayer. Like the items just don't really.
Yeah, I mean,
and
you're mostly going to be hitting Ornn and Jarvan. You're not ever going to actually be autoing Ziggs, and if you are, Collector, it doesn't make the difference in whether you kill him or not. LDR gives you a lot more value here.
Good flash from Spirit Tracks. Oh, he almost got away with that 6W.
Could be a Baron. Yeah, they can. Okay, they can't kill that guy anymore, but they should be able to get Baron here.
I don't actually think they'll start it. I think they're gonna be. Oh, I guess they are.
There's no vision on it. Mordekaiser does it pretty well.
And he has a ton of safety too. Like if Eris tries to get close to like look for a smite steal, Minisoko just ults him, and it's like 6 seconds to finish Baron.
They can keep Jace bot because it would still be the 3v4.
Ziggs does have TP though.
TPing mid.
And there's the fucking.
Ulting the jungler.
There's the ult.
Should be a free Baron now.
Oh wow, really nice ult combo right there.
Yeah, good combo from Ornn there, trading a kill back. But Spirit Tracks barely gets out.
Okay.
Interesting TP coming in from Toad. I believe he could just keep pushing bot in with Baron there.
He actually could just threaten inhib there if he kept pushing.
Yeah, he can get inhib tower. He doesn't actually like change the fact on whether they kill Leona. That's kind of a wasted TP there.
I think that Nightmare dying there with flash up was kind of weird. I think he actually had an angle where he could have gotten a reset.
Yeah,
if he like flashed to the side or something. Yeah.
It's worth to use your flash in that fight to knock Barons off for the dragon fight. If you lose this dragon fight, you can't win the game anymore.
It becomes borderline impossible to get through a Volibear and a Mordekaiser who are that fed with soul.
Yeah, I mean at this point it even becomes hard to just kill Jace.
That's true. That's true.
He built Tabby for the only person that can actually kill him. Like Tristana's the only one that actually beat him.
I'd be curious to know the math behind Horizon Focus versus something like Seraph's Embrace.
I think he does more damage with Horizon Focus if he's blending a multi-person W. Because it is proccing on the CC.
And like Ziggs Q has the range to like get outside of that 750 or whatever.
Yeah, his Q and
the
R
only reason I
have the
question
range
it
for
is because that was a really good ult from Mini Soko.
Yeah, really well timed.
Yeah, it was mid jump. He can
Yeah,
kill
but
Mini
he
Soko
still
here.
doesn't beat
Close,
Tristana.
close. Nice Jace E. EQ.
Yeah, that was really well timed EQ with the bandage toss. Yeah, Soul goes over 7k or 8k gold lead. Should just be doomed for this game at least. Yeah, Orin's down 3k.
That's brutal.
Ziggs is down 2k.
I think out of next game, I want to see GCC adapt by having like a standard stereotypical ADC. Because I do think there are moments they can punish Hector and Nubity.
Yeah, even when they were getting ganked, they were still trading kills back. They should just look to draft a winning bot at minimum.
Yeah, because I think Nightmare Setup played the first, 18 minutes of this game really well. Like he played really solid. So
Yeah,
if
he
you
was
have
playing really well in lane.
a stable mid and then you have a possibly winning bot, like even if something like Morgana, Caitlyn, just to put a lot of pressure on that is.
Yeah, they need like an actual winning lane that they can play off of, so that they can easily identify the win condition.
100%.
Because right now they rely on like just getting random picks to even stay in the game.
Yeah, and it's tough to see the. I mean, the credit to New York Mutants, they played to their win conditions well. I mean, I guess
Orange
the
should have been allowed
Mordekaiser,
to solo kill, but
yeah,
I mean,
the Mord killing that many times is like good on him.
Him winning top lane lets Volibear just camp bot lane, and then everyone wins.
Right. And it just puts, like at this point, Ziggs is like tickling,
Yeah, I mean, and they didn't end up actually using their Baron very effectively. There should be a 1-3-1-ing. If there's ever more than one person sent to a side lane, they can just take turrets in the other two lanes.
Right, I think lane assignments, like especially when going to close out a game or something that is an overall theme that people struggle with in this league.
Yeah, they see a lot of ARAMs.
Right. Closing out games is definitely the hardest part of amateur. I mean, even at like the collegiate level, you see it all the time. The teams with better scaling will just. Wait, what? Did you see that? That was a visual bug, right?
There.
Teams with the better scaling will just oftentimes, stall out games long enough to where they get to like, soul fights or elder fights, and then they like have one miracle fight where they just win the game from that, right?
Yeah, I was against an 11-1 Italy one game, and we still won because they couldn't close it out.
Right. If you don't draft tools, this is a decent looking engage.
Good
follow up from Leona.
But they didn't have Zigzar, so there's no damage to actually.
1,000 gold right there for Nightmare Seta.
He's the only one that does any damage in that fight, though. Ziggs did not have R.
And he does not live here.
There's just too much regen now.
Right. That's brutal.
Volibear and Mordekaiser are pretty much unkillable.
I think the game still doesn't end here. I think the next Baron ends the game.
They don't have damage to take turrets.
Jace shreds towers. So
yeah, you should be able to take the top two towers.
Yeah.
I think they might have been able to end if he came mid. It would have been close. But I guess.
Yeah, and without Wall Barrel, I think it's fine for them to just take those towers.
Yeah, Baron on 27, they can reset and do it on spawn. They're wasting a little bit of time here looking for jungle camps, but. Yeah, there's no vision from GCC anywhere near Baron. NYM already has full control of top side. It should just be a free Baron.
Yeah, I mean, in an MF with that build and a Jace at this point in the game, they'll do Baron pretty quick. It won't really be contestable, even with an Ornn on your team.
Although their late recalls do let GCC get some vision control on top side. Yeah, Mordekaiser took, Mini Soko took a long time to recall there. Like, his team's already all back out of the map.
He ended up going Nashor's Tooth. I respect that.
Yeah, I see that a lot on Mordekaiser. Lets him just 1v1 anyone.
Right. I mean, at this point in the game, there's not really anybody who can threaten to kill him, especially with an Ocean Soul. So I can understand that.
They are gonna miss that ward on the sweeper.
Good poke. He can actually chase him down with the slow from
Yeah, Cyril
what's it called?
does.
Sherelle does, yeah. Oh, and he
Gets the Q, he should get the kill. Yeah.
he hit him with 2 Qs and an auto there, and it killed him. It's pretty funny.
I think it was the first one was an empowered EQ though.
Right, right. And I mean, I'm kind of surprised they didn't go straight for the Baron. I think they're just worried about a throw or something. Maybe just play it safe and go for
can
Elder.
actually just win this.
He's not trading back though. He's
have
waiting
his
for
W.
Jace.
Yeah, he can.
Did he not have Q there?
He can have his W on permanently now because of Ocean Soul.
Right.
Yeah, that's an interesting Baron take.
Such a weird. Here. This is such a weird. Like they're doing it with 2 tanks, by the way, and they were doing it that fast.
Spirit Attack's doing a lot of damage to Mordekaiser.
It doesn't matter though. He hasn't even pressed W, right?
Yeah, and now he's just gonna die. Channels a recall.
Just channels a recall in their face. I think he thought that was a heal.
Okay.
Mumu flash.
Mumu flash into death. Okay, Volibear and Mordekaiser are gonna duo the Baron while Jarvan recalls.
Well, now he knows. He can look for a steal, maybe?
Mordekaiser has R, but there's no for him to get vision over the wall. Actually, he has a ward. Yeah, Mordekaiser has a ward.
I mean,
okay. Jace just ending the game.
This is ending the game. Wait, that ult doesn't... Does that work?
He ends up flashing over it because there's no damage.
Oh my god, wait, okay. He could have stolen that.
He could have, yeah, he could have smited that.
I think he panicked. I think he actually had that 100%.
Yeah, it was
that was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
It would have been good ult timing if they had people DPSing the Baron, but when it's just him and Volibear, there's no way Volibear can finish
doing it so slow, yeah.
And now they're gonna go duo another objective.
It's honestly, it's so painful watching this game dragged out like this.
Okay, I mean, Ziggs did just get the Ornn upgrade.
Oh, so close. I mean, look at the gold lead on it. It's almost 20k.
Yeah. They've just been taking the safe plays at every opportunity instead of actually trying to close the game out sooner. And there's been some misplays on wave management, like in side lanes.
Oh no.
But yeah, the Volibear Mordekaiser duo
just running at everybody.
unkillable.
Yeah. He can just ult anyone and it's like a free regen for him. How much damage that Q did.
Oh, he's almost gonna die to that Tristana bomb.
Yeah, it's not enough though. They can just murder the tower under Volibear ult. Yeah. And he can literally just...
yeah, they're just looking for kills here.
Right.
They're just playing for KDA now. They're actually losing this team fight.
They're actually, I think that Hector with his ult just standing there in front of a Leona and a Ziggs was a little bit weird. Oh my god,
they got very close to losing that team fight even with a 20k gold lead because they're trolling for KDA.
Well, I mean overall, mostly
overall
well played
solid
by
game from
Europeans.
NYM.
Yeah.
Mini Soko really carried the early game.
I'd love to see the damage charts from this game. I think it'd say Mordekaiser's highest on his team. But look at that Ziggs damage.
Yeah, and that's just the damage of a poke mage.
Right, he was putting out as much as he could, but the way I think about it is imagine if the like they got MF as the first pick or something, you know? Like imagine the capability of them like either bullying bot lane or putting out more damage in team fights.
And surprisingly low damage from Tristana overall.
I mean, after those first 3 kills, they did a really good job of prioritizing her in the team fights. And I think that made it more difficult.
Tristana was at 1.3 and 1, so I think she should have been able to snowball the lead a little better.
I agree.
Yeah, going into game 2, GCC definitely needs to draft a winning bot lane, and then play safer top lane, like just play to just not die.
Right, I think Ornn wasn't a bad option for that, but
he was trading too often.
he was trading too often early, right?
He can give up farm if he's not dying, because he just needs to not lose lane, and it's winning for him.
Right, and if he's really worried about laning phase, he can even opt into getting something like a Spectre's Cowl early, and just like sitting on that for the rest of the game. You know, it's like just a super small source of magic resist that like makes your laning really hard to punish.
Yeah, by getting solo killed in lane, it really puts the team at a huge disadvantage. Like, jungler can no longer gank topside because Mordekaiser will win the 1v2. Jungler can't go bot side because Volibear is permanently there. The Tristana is perma pushing, so Jarvan really can't do anything anymore. Switching sides, okay. Yeah, I like that from GCC. Having us like a strong R1, R2 bot lane pick. The like blind pick Ziggs V1 did not seem that strong.
Yeah, I don't think Ziggs has been a like contested pick inside of the meta for some time now, right? Like when was after the nerfs?
Yeah, Ziggs
He
has
just kind
not
of
been
fell
played
out.
bot lane for a while.
Right, I haven't seen it very much, so I was kind of surprised when it was the first pick, especially for, and then putting on Spirit Tracks. It's just
Yeah, especially when he plays some of the meta AD carries. Like he plays MF and he plays Aphelios.
right, and they banned the Aphelios obviously for good reason. I don't know.
Yeah, if they're gonna be one in AD carry, then they should be picking MF.
Even after the nerfs, MF still has like
Yeah, or
a
Xayah
really
even.
simplistic. Yeah,
Xayah is still super
Xayah
strong right
after
now
the
too.
buffs. Yeah.
If he wants to play poke, he could do the lethality build.
And
It
it's a
did get
super safe
hotfix
laner.
nerfed, but I don't think
Plus,
the hotfix nerf affected it too bad in solo queue.
right, and with comps like the ones like if they have an Amumu and a Volibear, and Xayah is so good into dive comps like that. But it just seemed like they were like dead set on putting the Ziggs bot when they could have possibly like switched it around. I think flexing the Ziggs mid would have been the best
Yeah,
play from
especially
them
after
there.
we saw the Tristana, it should have been swapped.
Right. But I hope to see them give Spirit Tracks something like Caitlyn next game. Like I remember in scrims we played against his Caitlyn and his Draven. I think maybe his Jinx too. I'm not sure. But he has really solid positioning and really good trading in lane. So
I think they did for Caitlyn at least. Either they hotfixed it or in next patch they're removing a bunch of her animation cancels.
on the preseason patch, yeah, I saw FNX
XFSN Saber.
yeah. I saw him doing a review of like all the changes they made, and it kind of looks like they're gutting the champ's mechanics, which is really weird.
I didn't actually look at them. I don't know which animation cancels are removed.
They're removing all of them.
All of them? Okay, so you can't EQ anymore.
Actually, I think that was the only one they left.
Okay, yeah. I mean, right now, you can EWQ. You can actually place a trap while EQing.
Right, and they removed that. I know that for sure. They removed all the W cancel animations. Is I think the way the post was worded.
And it only punishes skilled Caitlyn's. Most Caitlyn's weren't doing it anyway. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Okay, we're back. That was a pretty quick break.
Yeah,
looks like the teams are all ready to draft. Yeah.
Did
they switch sides?
Yeah, they did.
Right.
Talon ban coming in again. They might just do same 3 bans.
I'm kind of surprised on the Talon ban. Does Eris have games on it? That's what I'm gonna check
I know he
right
normally
now.
plays mid lane, so I don't know. I don't think he's practiced on Talon jungle.
He has 9 Talon games, but I don't know if any of them are jungle. All the Talon games were mid, from what I can see. There's a couple Kiana jungle games. What didn't they post?
The draft links for game 2.
There.
Oh. That's alright.
I'm just watching them on the stream. Yeah. Looks like the same bands from
same
Europeans.
bands from
The,
both sides, I think. Or was Trundle not banned game 1?
I think they're exactly the same bands. I think the teams are backwards. Though.
Yeah, they switched sides.
On the stream is what I mean. Yeah. No worries.
Alright, this time NYM is first picking. What lane are they going to first pick? Nautilus. Yeah, this would be a great Caitlyn Morgana angle. Yeah, Nautilus just plays right into an R1, R2 Kate Morg. He
I'd
can't
love
do
to see them
anything.
pick it.
Yeah. It's a great lane counter pick.
And isn't that Spirit Track's most played? I'm gonna look that up too.
What, Leona?
No, Caitlyn.
Caitlyn,
MF
yeah,
is his most played.
Caitlyn is up there, I'm pretty sure. Okay, they picked Leona Lilia.
Maybe in a previous season.
So interestingly, Nautilus is actually a Leona counter. Because there is a mechanic you can do with her E.
To cancel it?
Where, like, you have to do it like halfway through the cast where you can cancel it so she ends up in front of you instead of behind.
Really? That's something I didn't know about. I knew about I watched the Core JJ video where you can like cancel Nautilus with Thresh. If you like time
you
the
can
E
hook in front
correctly.
of yourself. Oh, with Flay?
Yeah, where you can like keep him from getting the auto off.
Yeah, you can keep him getting the auto.
Yeah. Nautilus Jinx. I think Jinx after the buffs to her Q and E. She's actually in a pretty good spot.
Yeah,
I'm surprised I haven't seen her more.
Good into a lot of the meta supports though. Like Leona is really bad for Jinx. She's probably
Nautilus Jinx Viego
is gonna have to take cleanse.
That's a lot of resets in their comp right now.
Yeah, and Leona Trist should be looking to punish Jinx. Although it might be a Trist mid again.
I'd be really disappointed.
Honestly, I think it probably is going to be.
It's not something that is even on the list for Spirit Tracks. I don't see any games on it last season. Maybe it's further down?
Kench banned from GCC. NYM is banning the Ziggs out.
I mean, that's smart if they think it's going to be a Trist mid again.
Yeah, Tom Kench and Mordekaiser bans into top lane.
Spirit Tracks has 20 games on Tristana this season, so it is technically a flex.
I would assume that NYM is going to ban another AD carry. Yeah, Xayah ban. Yeah, that's good.
Just as we were talking about it.
It's still, like, Caitlyn is still fine. It does lean them more into AD, but they have, like, Lilia is decently AP jungler.
Lilia does a lot of damage when she gets to, like, 2 items. And a lot of true damage, too.
Okay, they're giving ADC counter pick, even though they already see Jinx. I guess they are flexing.
It could be mid counter pick. Yeah.
They're flexing
it's a solid flex.
Cho'Gath is fine blind pick, but there are things that Minisoka can pick to beat it. I know Kled is pretty good into it, but he doesn't play Kled.
Silas.
He could just pick Malphite and then just neutral lane and look to kill the AD carries.
What if they put the Silas top into Cho'Gath? Isn't that like a pseudo counter? Did you just take
actually,
Cho'Gath
I don't know how the matchup works there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Silas wins trades early and then just takes Cho'Gath ult on cooldown and like stacks a ton of health. Because he gets health with levels. the same way that Cho'Gath
Yeah,
does.
same way the Cho'Gath does.
Yeah, which is really weird.
He needs rank 2 R for it actually. Cho'Gath goes up with alt ranks.
Yes.
Okay, it looks like it's gonna be a Graves top.
Wow. Or Graves mid.
Yeah,
Although
I guess. I mean,
we
we've
haven't
been
really
seeing
seen
more
that.
Graves top. But...
Yeah. Especially in pro play. I mean, your mid laner plays Graves mid.
Yeah, the lethality mid build is still good. Like, it didn't get nerfed. It's just it's been played more top lane.
Lux.
Strong pick on this patch.
I
But
think
now
Lux
now
is
they're leaning
uber
heavy
broken.
into AP damage.
Yeah, I mean, it swings both ways. Although I don't think there's a lot of
there's
good
not
ways
many
for New York Mutants to itemize. I think Wit's End on Viego or Spirit Visage on Viego is fine.
Yeah.
But Graves really doesn't want to.
Graves can get shield bow, mercs.
Yeah, but even that's awkward.
Like, I guess he could pick up a Hex Drinker. His crit build did actually get nerfed.
Is tough though. They nerfed it by like what, 10% per bullet or something?
Yeah, 10%.
Yeah. Wow. I'm actually excited to see Lux because I mean I read her changes and I assumed that her win rate would go up like an absurd amount. It probably did. It probably went up like 3% or something.
Yeah, probably went up 3 to 4%. It was what, attack speed per level, E damage, right. I think.
They buffed E damage so that like they buffed it like by 15 or something.
Yeah, you can kill casters way earlier now.
Yeah. And you don't even need to fully charge your E. I think that was the big difference.
I don't
like
E doesn't do more damage with charge time, does it?
I thought it did slightly more, no? I gotta look that up now.
I'm not actually sure. I've never
I thought it worked like Gragas barrel. Let me check. I was like 80% sure, but now I'm much less sure. Okay. No,
it's just... the last time I played Lux was when Aftershock Lux support was good, so I have no clue.
Okay, that was some time ago. No, it doesn't look like it doesn't look like it increases in damage, which is really weird.
Yeah, like the sounds and particle effects changed. Maybe it should, but
I think it's weird because you can't really dodge Lux E if the Lux is a decent player.
Yeah, you can just snapcast it.
Snapcast, yeah, kind of like with Gragas Barrel, and it's got such a long range and such a wide area that.
Yeah, as long as you're aiming it in the center of them, then there's no way for them to get out of it.
Right. So I think it's weird that it doesn't increase in damage. But anyways, they slightly buffed her ult too, right? They lowered the cooldown from like.
Yes, they did.
80 seconds to 60, I think.
Yes.
Right.
And
so
I believe it's like you get like half of it back or something on killing someone.
Not anymore. That used to be what it was, but it used to be like the cooldown was like 100 seconds and you got like 40% of it back. Right? Let me actually check. Just gonna scroll down till I find it.
I never played this champion, so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't find her interesting, and I play poke mages, so that says a lot. Let's see. Final Spark.
Well, they did take away the cooldown reduction on kill.
Yeah, it was a while ago too.
Huh, I thought they still had it.
Yeah, it was back on patch 9.14. They removed it. Used to refund 30, 40 to 50% of cooldown if champ was killed. So.
Yeah, I never would have known if I didn't look.
I think the issue with it now is that the base cooldown without having
like 30 seconds.
It's 60, but if you have Ultimate Hunter and then you have CDR, like it gets absurdly low, and you can actually just like even early game, it allows you to get resets off for free on the champ. not only does it have like insane wave clear with E, but you can also just ult a wave every time you come back to lane, right?
Yeah, with CDR it's gonna be like what 50 seconds, 45 seconds in rank 1.
Right. And that's just like that's absurd for mid lane.
And then what, like rank 3, it's like 25 seconds.
Yeah,
like
and then if you have
basically.
If you have Ultimate Hunter, it's like you can use it like 3 times a fight, you know? Like, if you're like dancing around an objective. Which is
Yeah, she has a really good burst combo right now. Just like every time her Q is up, her R is basically up.
Which is just like absurd.
And she can one-shot a lot of people on this team actually. Definitely one-shots the Jinx.
I mean, if she gets Viego in a queue and like just chunks him out, it makes it so much harder for him to move into this comp, right? Because Cho'Gath, if he gets too close to Cho'Gath and he's low health, or if he gets too close to Leona or Lilia, he's just, I mean, he's trapped.
There's a lot of CC from GCC.
Right, and lots of it's like in line too, which makes it hard for people like Silas to get in.
Yeah, Silas is really hard to play in this game. Lots of melee range CC. That's impossible to dodge.
Yeah, he has to play in the side lane a lot and hope that he can get like an early lead.
Yeah, 1-3-1ing looks really good for NYM this game. They have a solid 3-man mid. Silas and Graves should be able to 1v1 anyone in side lanes.
Yeah, and Viego E creates a lot of pressure if you don't have vision on him.
Just clicks E in the jungle somewhere and they don't know if he's
can force you away from a wall. Yeah,
lane.
Right.
Yeah.
But on the other side, if New York Mutants, oh wait, we're just talking about New York Mutants.
Yeah, GCC, they can just engage a team fight with a Lily asleep.
Right. If they can
random Leona I or random Lux Q.
Or like a random Lilia E if it hits Jinx from like some distance, or any of them from some distance. There's not really a way to, like the way I look at it is like, no matter where Lilia is on the map, if she hits an E on someone, Lux can follow up. Just because of the absurd range of the ult.
Yeah.
And like once you get to like 3 items on each of these carries, that's just like you'll kill anybody except for maybe Shield Bow. You won't kill through Shield Bow because Shield Bow is broken. And you maybe won't kill the Nautilus, but like that Jinx doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, the Jinx and the Viego almost dies. Probably not after Wit's End.
Yeah, I mean, I would expect him to go probably, like, I don't think he'll go crit Viego. I think he'll probably go the Sunder.
Yeah, it should be Sunder, Wit's End, and
Wit's End build. Yeah. Right.
I would expect Merc Treads to come out for a lot of NYM members, though.
All of them except maybe Jinx.
Okay, wait, it's Silas top, actually.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting. I think that after last game, Minisoko is feeling a lot of confidence in playing out these matchups.
Yeah, I like to
so giving him something really aggressive.
Trying out Silas, yeah.
Right, and it's like a soft counter to Cho'Gath.
Yeah, and Graves doesn't have better time into.
Does he face check this? Does he face check this? A good patience from him to not walk up to that bush.
Yeah, he would have had to probably run both sums.
This is weird though. Okay. Decent ward. They kill it though, right? Nice. Thumbs up on the way out, emoting away.
Yeah, I would say all teams have to pick an emote for all of their teammates to have. You gotta be able to spam the same emote all at once.
That'd be cool, actually. And then when ELU starts to get bigger, we can petition Riot to make personalized emotes, right?
Like on Victory, you guys all have to have the same emote.
You guys have the TPP logo as your emote, and then we have the LW emote.
5 crying bees when the game ends. That's what I want to see.
That's a good one.
Or the Zoe wave.
I have the other. I don't have Be Mad, and that's the one I really want. That's my favorite emote. Not really sure why. It's like the try hard one though. So that's what I do
have that one. I do have that one.
I have Be Sad and Be Happy.
Yeah, like it's hard to get the emotes you want because you just get the random ones from the esports capsules and they reroll into just garbage emotes.
Right. I think that Cho'Gath's start is really strange. I think Cho'Gath has a really oppressive passive.
Yeah,
if you
can
can
start
stack it
corrupting and
consistently.
then just trade.
Even if you don't start corrupting, starting Dorn's ring, is like really it's really difficult for melee champs to shove you out early. Like Sylas will run out of mana way before you do if you have, because you're
I don't
really
think kill.
Well, Jinx does have cleanse.
Yeah, through exhaust though, there's no way you can actually finish him off.
I mean, and Spirit Tracks is just super low now.
Yeah,
Jinx can just slow chase this out, yeah.
Back, yeah.
And they just hold this wave here, and
yeah, Jinx has super easy time in this lane now. No sums on Leona, so now she can play however she wants.
Right.
Triss should be able to get the shove in here. Yeah, it may be a winning trade in the short term, but yeah, Cho'Gath just wins them late. With corrupting potions, he could have gotten a kill there too.
Yeah, and this is without Doran's. Like, Doran's gets the kills there too. Like, he just has so much more sustain if he runs either. He needs to back up.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
They are going to train the CC together. He doesn't have
really
an
nice first blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and Sylas getting ahead this early in the matchup just means that, like, he gets to his item spike so much faster, and he's super oppressive. Like, because he's gonna hit 6 on before Cho'Gath does, he just.
Yeah, especially in these melee matchups, Sylas is like you can't duel him.
He's really oppressive. Yeah, and when he gets 6, like Cho'Gath just gets one shot. Because Sylas already has like pretty high base damages.
Yeah, the interesting, they also removed his and auto cancels.
Auto the Lilia?
Nice. Have to get removed next.
Oh, that was really close.
Miss the flash W.
I think that Graves gets this though, right? Nice.
Yeah, they are
really solid play.
2 flashes for that. Looking to be a tragedy for.
Oh my gosh, that's brutal. Oh, Lux gets a trade though.
Lux doesn't get the kill. But she is gonna die and not be able to kill Nautilus.
Well, oh my gosh, she does get Nautilus. That's the Lux buffs right there.
Yeah, without Harvest and the Lux buff, she wouldn't have killed.
No way. Yep. Graves being this far ahead this early in the game though is really tough because if he comes back with like
yeah, like Noon Quiver. Or if he goes lethality. Like, yeah.
If he goes lethality build, he just insta clears waves and like Lux doesn't actually outpush him anymore.
I think he should actually go lethality this game.
I would like it better too, because like there's not really a lot of armor stackers.
Yeah, he can one-shot Lilia, Lux, and Tristana very easily.
Yeah, it's just.
Is Lilia get away with kill before getting killed?
No.
Oh, he gets Triumph, so he doesn't die to the burn.
I mean, that's just disaster for GCC early. I mean, I actually, like, Graves hasn't even gotten a reset off yet, and he's still, like, fighting the Lux who got reset off.
Yeah, he just took the red buff.
Just got red buff, yeah.
Just runs her down. If he had Flashy, that was a kill.
Yeah, I mean,
he might be able to ding 6 off these creeps and snipe her. He did get a lot of kill XP.
That's true, that's true. That'd be pretty
awful.
Like
75%.
He doesn't have enough mana for it though. Oh, but if he gets level 6, he'll
Yeah.
Okay, the bot lane 2v2.
Is gonna
That's
get
huge.
The double kill.
And this is exactly what we were talking about after game 1.
One kill each.
He can actually turn this.
He's gonna try and he's gonna go for the kill on Lilia.
This is a good attempt.
Yeah, I don't think he could have escaped. Lilia might have been able to run him down.
I think if you ran away more though and like dragged the Lilia away from the Cho'Gath, it would have been an easier turn for him.
Yeah, it was some good wave management from Cho'Gath to make that opportunity from Lilia.
Right.
He can just tank the wave and not let Sylas full shove and then just heal after the freeze sets.
I understand why Toad is going for this build. I mean, he's probably just worried about the one shot from like either not Mundo, jeez. Cho'Gath plus Lilia or Lux plus Lilia, right? So I can understand it.
I do
He's
think like
sacrificing a little
Eclipse
bit of
Thrildas
damage.
would one-shot Lux and Tristana, just QR auto.
Yeah, and it's got such good range follow-up, but I can understand why he wants to play it safe.
Yeah, this is the safer build.
Yeah, especially since his top side's winning. So, like, Viego being strong is really good for this comp.
Okay, it does look like Viego is going crit build. Looks like he's going for a shield bow.
Yeah, they're just playing with one front line. I mean, it's a little bit of a harder to execute comp, but it's really impressive if they can pull it off.
The carries.
This is a really good counter gank from Viego. This is a really good counter gank.
Stops the follow up.
I think Viego might have tunneled a little bit.
Line.
Oh my gosh, wait.
Okay. That reset is huge. If Jinx hits 6 here, could get the rocket.
Close. Oh my gosh, Graves just came in and ults.
I didn't even see him back there.
That's tough. That's really demoralizing for GCC.
Yeah, it looked so good, and then Tristana wasn't able to jump in and finish Jinx off.
Yeah, and just like that.
Kind of just one-shots Tristana afterwards.
Yeah, and the scaling that would normally be there for GCC is just like Cho'Gath is already 30 CS. Okay. Cho'Gath is dead and 30 CS down.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
Going into a 5-0 Graves, there's not much they can do right now.
Yeah. And like, since it's such a diversified damage profile for the Cho'Gath, because he's got to land against the Sylas, it's really hard for him to itemize like.
Yeah, he really doesn't want to buy armor, or else he can't play lane. But if he buys armor, then he can't play fights.
Okay, it looks like they catch Viego out though. That's a nice shutdown going on to Spirit.
Yeah, getting Viego and Nautilus dies there.
I mean, if anyone's gonna put the game on their shoulders, it's gonna be him.
Yeah, Lux can't carry from this position just because of how immobile she is, and Graves will one-shot her.
Yeah, no matter where she goes.
Tristana's the only one that can actually carry team fights now.
I actually wouldn't be super surprised if, like, Graves got a QSS early.
Yeah, if he gets QSS, yeah, after he finishes shield bow here.
I mean, with that much magic damage, it's really tough to kill him anymore.
But Tristana might actually want to take one as well for Nautilus R. Actually, you can't QSS that, so not one. But for the stolen Leona R.
Yeah, the issue with that is if Spirit Tracks tries to get something like a defensive item, he won't have enough damage.
Nautilus here. Spirit Tracks has R, and Nautilus lives because he doesn't use R.
It's quite disappointing. He had flash up too. I guess he just really thought he was gonna get it. Do they look for a dive here? I'd like to see them look for a dive here. They don't have a wave. Okay, that's the free flash. Nice. There's the ult.
He's able to use R there, yeah.
It was the long con.
Is the kill traded back on top side though from Sylas and Viego? Sylas is starting to stack too much for Cho'Gath to deal with. He's about to finish Everfrost as well.
Yeah, and that becomes really difficult for Cho'Gath to even walk up in lane. Once Sylas gets enough CDR where he can like go for a trade.
Every time his combo is done, he has it up again.
Yeah, exactly. And with how fed he is, and the fact that he wants to just stay in the side lane, I would expect him to like. I think he's gonna go greedy and just build Lucidity boots.
Yeah, I would expect that as well. Yeah, Lux can't match the push anymore. Graves Q one-shots the whole wave.
Yeah, that's pretty demoralizing.
Yeah, Graves can just roam on every wave. Just at least step out of vision for a second. Yeah, Tristana does go Kraken Slayer. Is going more raw damage than the safety of Gale Force.
Like, I kind of think
he might need it to carry team fights.
Right.
But now you can't save yourself from getting caught.
Yeah, trusting in himself to not miss position and hope that he can still put out the damage. I mean, I can understand his dilemma. If he tries to build defensive and they actually have an opportunity where he could have carried a fight, that's like their only chance to get back in the game. That's huge.
Yeah, huge pick. Give it to Spirit. The shutdown goes on to Lilia. The 850 gold shutdown onto Tristana would be huge there.
Yeah, completion of boots for nothing.
There's Silas with the crying and moo emote. I think it's called Despair.
This is a really good look onto
Yeah, they know he has no cleanse because they burned it
no
last
cleanse,
time.
no
they
flash, right? So.
And they should be able to kill Nautilus here.
Oh my gosh, the double jump from.
Yeah, the jump reset.
Oh, that's
really
tough.
unfortunate that he dies there actually. And Viego can hold this tower now.
He can actually look for kills here.
Yeah, he can kill all of them.
Yeah, I mean he just
he kills everyone.
kills
TP
Lilia.
coming in from President Mundo.
I don't think that's
from Lux.
Oh, it's from Lux. He can actually kill
Wait,
Lux.
Viego kills everyone, yeah.
Yeah, he can just kill everyone here. Once he gets Nautilus, or Leona, I mean.
He CC's Lux now.
He just, yep. Q. Wait, why do you ult
and
out?
he goes out.
Okay, I guess
then he goes back in.
He's playing the long game? Okay.
Okay,
Well, he's still got the Quadra, so.
Okay, yeah. Well, with him getting 4 kills there, and now
Viego's
basically a full turret with
very scary.
Herald. It has probably snowballed out of hand for Tristana to deal with. She can't deal with both Graves and Viego at this point.
And Silas.
Yeah, and the Cho'Gath Silas.
I respect the fact that Spirit Tracks jumped in there.
Yeah, he could have just gotten Dove again.
Yeah. I mean, he completes Shield Bow here, and then he completes, like, what is it, Wit's End next or something?
Yeah, he should get, like, a recurve bow.
Yep. Look at that buy. That's crazy.
Hearthstone Axe and no magic.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was so much gold. He probably got, like, 1,500 from that fight.
Yeah, but that reset does give some time for GCC to get the dragon for free here.
That is true. I mean, it looks like they're always finding windows to, like, get something back.
Yeah, you need to be able to trade back on enemies like base timers after they win a fight against you.
Yeah, it's just not enough to combat the fact that, like, I mean, the Silas is just gonna keep getting bigger, right? The Graves isn't getting any smaller.
Yeah, Silas is, like, it looks like he's stacked more than Cho'Gath is right now.
Can we click on Silas and see how many stacks he has? 3? What's Cho'Gath at? 3? Yeah, they're dead even.
Stacked evenly. Yeah, and Silas is winning here.
And Silas has more health because he's level 11. From the Cho'Gath stacks, right?
Yeah.
So.
He could solo kill here.
I mean, he'll look for it. Good trading from Lux.
I don't think he actually has the Cho'Gath ult on cooldown, off cooldown right now.
Oh, but he can take Lilia. That was a good dodge.
Yeah, Viego now just one-shots Lilia.
That looked painful.
This guy's gonna die too now.
I don't know about
He doesn't
ulting.
actually reset onto...
I don't think ulting out there was the right move.
Yeah, I think it executed Cho'Gath.
Mini Soko dies?
Oh, he's alive. Like
Mini Soko does not die. That's absurd. He survived like
he should
less than
stack them
30
in
HP
there
there.
for the HP. Is it Tristan? Okay.
Oh!
Yeah, agree. Yeah.
Oh no!
Just
It's
auto
disastrous. I know exactly. That's pure desperation from Spirit Tracks. He knows that, like, getting a triple
looks like
carry.
he was hoping he could explode the bomb and kill Silas with it.
I think it was a good look, but I mean,
Minisoko is gonna overstay and get killed by the respawned Lilia.
I think that's a pretty common theme, though. Lots of teams seem to struggle with reset timers. Like they're either not on the map at the same time, or they have disjointed recalls.
Yeah, but
not getting
Viego
back
on
out.
the recall there finishes Wit's End and gets another recurve bow going into Bork.
he is absurd amount of fed right now.
Okay, Gray's going Collector second. Yeah, he's 4k up.
Jeez. Thing is,
It's
like,
almost the entire gold lead.
you can't ever kill him now. Like, even with Tristana, like, full hitting him, because if he gets a reset on anybody,
he does have only MR right now, though. all he has against Tristana is
he's
shield
dead.
though, but...
He actually just died. Wait, that was a crazy juke.
Now he kills Lux.
He's gonna kill Lux. Oh my gosh.
Combos. Tristana misses the Q, but oh, the
He has shield
exhaust
still,
comes
right?
in.
Oh, he gets
Oh,
it.
and he kills Tristana. He heals enough off of this. Jumps out. He has another reset.
Oh my gosh.
And he's gonna
Wait,
he's gonna juke them
oh
again.
my gosh.
That was
He's
a
playing
crazy
this.
play.
That's a clip. That's a clip.
Khan.
He makes it out for free. Well, not for free. He played that fantastically. That's a clip. Is he gonna go back in? Oh
Goes
my!
back as another reset. This game is just doomed.
I mean, an 11k or 11 kill Viego
Who basically
at 17 minutes.
like 1v4'd and killed 2 people.
Look at his KP. 19 out of 23. His goal. He's up.
Yeah, up
Jesus.
4k, almost 5k.
That's brutal. That's
Yeah,
brutal.
like 19 kills on Graves and Viego. It's like they can't really do much against that.
I don't know. I don't expect this game to last much longer.
Yeah,
At this rate, like they can just
it
break
should be
base
over by like 25 at like latest.
at most. Yeah, I was thinking like a 23-minute game. Like they can just do Baron on spawn. Toad gets killed
Yeah,
there. Spirit
one
Trax is
shot
trying so
Lux.
hard. He's just looking for any opportunity to get back in the game. I mean, there's just a
Silas
Viego
is
waiting
so
around every
tanky
corner.
now, too.
Yeah, I mean he's got, what is Silas's health? Like 3.5k or
Yeah.
something, right?
I don't think quite that much. Probably around 2. Yeah,
2.5, okay,
2.5K.
okay. Way
He
overestimated
has
that.
like
It
the
just
same
looks like
amount
so much.
or more than Cho'Gath. Yeah.
It just looks like so much because of all the little ticks.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that when your size increases.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
It just increases the ticks if you have a larger size.
Ugh. Can you kill
Yeah,
here?
Sleep is... I don't think he can.
I don't think he
Shield
can
Bow
even
is
kill
still
here.
up.
He has shield bow still. He gets, yeah, he gets more time.
Oh, flashes the auto attack.
He flashed to the auto. I haven't seen that ever.
Yeah, the Graves is like the only champion you can do that on. Gonna miss the Luxar. Cause like you can flash damage from turret shots, but you can't flash autos.
Salman Khan's just like, you know what? There's
He
3
wants
people
to
here.
go
I'm
in
gonna
and
run
kill
in.
everyone, but
He can ult out though.
he's
Oh,
gonna
he
ult
decided
in.
not to ult out? He's gonna go for the Lux kill?
Oh, she's flashing out now. He's dead because he can't get a reset. And Lux gets the 1k shutdown too.
Oh, nobody fails to splash. Oh no.
Yeah, I think it should correspond to how much health they have, but I guess they didn't code it that way. Yeah, there's a lot of things they should have done differently. Especially with the server, now that so they can't transfer
Oh,
to
they
Amazon
trade.
servers without rewriting their whole client.
That's a good bounty for Spirit though there.
Yeah, he got 500 there. Lux got 1k in the Viego kill. This is their best chance to come back, but they're still down 10k.
10k at 20 minutes, yeah. The caster's desk on the LCS said that if you have gold equal to half of the time, then the game is basically unwinnable.
Yeah.
According to them, right? So, you know, 7.5k lead at 15, 15k lead at 30, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, with the 10k gold lead, they can just do Baron on spawn.
Yeah. Especially if they have, does he have Cho'Gath ult?
He does not.
Leona's trying to steal. Oh my gosh. With the Leona ult.
Yeah, there's only one outer turret left. Mid and
That's
hip
so
turret
sad.
is almost gone already.
What I would love to see out of New York Mutants here is to actually just group mid, like 5-man mid, and just end the game. Like brute
Looks like
force
they
it.
can do that now. They did just 4 for 1. They have a wave mid. They should be able to end here. 30 seconds on Tristana and Lux.
And if they come up, they can just kill them. Like
Yeah,
this
they
is a
should be able to end
12-1
here.
Graves. This is a 13-2. Look at the size of the Silas.
Yeah, he's pretty.
He's got like a Chad walk going on. Like, you see how slow his walk looks? Like, it looks like he's just imposing. He walks how I imagine like The Rock does, you know?
Yeah.
He kind of just like saunters around.
Good flash from Spirit. Oh, he doesn't.
So
It's not able to
for the
finish
Jinx.
Jinx. A bomb does finish, but not in time for him to be able to reset. Solomon Khan got a reset.
Oh,
Kills
and
Lily hit too.
yep.
Yeah, now they can descend.
Is he gonna go for it? I thought he
could have
was
gone
gonna.
for it.
Yeah.
I think he could have gotten it.
I think he wanted. I think he was more concerned about keeping his KDA and ending the game. That one is just. That one's so tough for GCC. He doesn't end up saving his.
They do kill him.
He doesn't end up saving his KDA. Oh my gosh! Is that a 15k gold lead at 22 minutes? Is that the largest gold lead we've seen this season?
It might be.
I think it's got to be. It's got to be close.
Yeah, it's very close.
Yeah, Viego damage. I mean.
Yeah, and from what I just saw in the sub chat, it looks like GCC might have to forfeit if they can't get a sub for President Mundo.
Honestly, I wouldn't blame him at this point either.
Yeah, I'm going to look at the post-game screenshots from other games to see if there was a gold leads greater than 15k.
I don't think there's one that high. I think 10k at 20 minutes is probably the mark that we've seen most often. But
yeah.
I mean, they just don't really have an answer to Salman Khan in either game.
Yeah, there's no way they could actually kill him. They just haven't drafted enough damage.
It's hard to, like, obviously every player has their own comfort picks, and
yeah, sometimes they just don't have a pick that fits well with the draft.
Yeah, right. So I can understand drafting low damage comps. I don't even think their comp was low damage. I just think it's like even. I think it's very doable. You know, with Tristana, Lilia, Cho'Gath. I think Cho'Gath does a deceptive amount of damage for a tank. And I think that Lux has enough damage to carry through a team fight because of all the AoE.
Yeah, they definitely had enough damage. But after they fall behind a little bit,
right, like Cho'Gath I think was like 1 in 7 at one point. Like Lux, after getting some early kills, just gets one shot by the Graves, and then Viego has like a quadra kill bot lane, and then after that, how do you ever touch him? Because you're 80% magic damage, you know?
Yeah, like as soon as he gets any MR, he's pretty much unkillable.
Right, he gets one reset, and I mean, any champ he takes on the enemy team, he's just like more useful than them. So.
Yeah, I did just scroll through a bunch, like 3 or 4 weeks of games. Almost all the games, and 15k looks like the largest gold lead by a wide margin.
Wow. I mean, good for them. I mean, New York Mutant is they're looking like minimum top 4 team.
Yeah, I think they can take 3rd spot, and if they can beat TPP or LW, then they can definitely secure 2nd.
Right. They have been looking really good for the most part. What does their upcoming schedule look like? So they play.
I can look at that.
They play TPP next week. They play you guys next week.
Oh, right.
Right. We face TKK, and then the week after that, they play us.
Yeah, so they win these next. If they can win the next 2 games, then they can take 1st.
Right.
The next 2 games really determine if they're 1st or 2nd, or 3rd or 4th.
Well, even if they take like a singular game off of each of the teams, that puts them in a really good spot.
Yeah, that puts them in a spot to contest 2nd at least.
Right. Yeah. So it's definitely made for an interesting race. I don't remember where I had New York Mutants at the beginning of the year. I think I put them below. I think I put them 5th.
Yeah, I think I had them 4th or 5th at the start.
Right. I think obviously GCC's lineup has changed a lot with
young trends that are stepping down to sub.
Stepping to sub, right? So I think most people who are going over the power rankings had GCC listed as possibly a 4th place game. But now with Solomon Khan surging, Toad is playing. I think he's been playing really well for weeks now. I've been very impressed by his.
Yeah, NYM has been playing really well the last couple of weeks. I think they can take 3rd or 4th easily right now in the power rankings.
Have they faced GCA already?
Okay. They did? Did they 2-1?
Did
they lose 2-1 or win 2-1?
They lost to GCA 2-1. But even still, it looks like they've gotten better since then. So if they can does GCA have any hard matchups?
They play us last week of the season, I think.
Right.
But
so
keep in mind that's preseason patch, so we have to see how the new Dragons play out.
Oh my gosh, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of changes in this preseason patch.
I'm not looking forward to.
I'm not happy about the Saris changes, but otherwise most of the other items look pretty decent.
Yeah. So the sides are gonna stay the same. Katarina ban. Okay, looks like Spirit Tracks is playing jungle this game.
Interesting.
I don't know when he plays jungle.
I don't see any jungle champs in his match history. Maybe he'll play Graves?
Yeah, Graves is definitely weaker jungle right now than he is solo lanes, but...
He played a game of Lilia in a ranked solo queue game 5 days ago.
Maybe he tries to play Kiana.
Looks like he also plays Nidalee.
Nidalee is really hard to pull off in competitive games.
I agree. So it looks like Lilia is his most played jungler. That's what I'm seeing.
Talon B1 from NYM. Looks like Solomon is going to play Talon.
I think he deserves to, honestly. With how he's been playing these last couple games, putting him on a super...
Spirit Tracks.
Oh boy.
It's going to be an interesting jungle matchup here.
That's Lee Sin favored early, right?
I mean, if Talon takes Ignite, I think he should actually win the 1v1.
If Talon takes Ignite, right.
Which most Talons do. Action. Be the first action we've seen.
Talon Action. That's a very interesting comp. Lots of roaming. Where are they going to get their AP from? Do they put Minisoko back on Mordekaiser?
They did play Mordekaiser and Silas. He's played AP both games, so he might just play one of them again.
I mean, the Silas looked good. So did the Mordekaiser, so I wouldn't be upset.
I'm interested to see how Action plays. And Leona. They're picking Leona into Morgana. That's interesting. Like when you already see the enemy has an enchanter, it gives you an option to also pick an enchanter.
Their comp seems kind of disjointed right now. I'm curious if they have like certain picks up their sleeves that like round this out. Morgana Lucian.
The Morgana might be like mid or something.
It could be jungle too, right?
Ivern ban. Ivern ban after already seeing Talon. Okay, looks like troll bans are coming out. Okay, Silas
Are they
ban is an
spelling
actual
something?
ban.
No, it doesn't look like it.
They did.
Wait, I take it back. I figured it out.
Yeah.
All right. Good for them. uh.
Aurelia.
So New York Mutants spelled
Nothing.
TTK AK. Not sure if I get that one.
Tom Kench into Aurelia. Yeah, good matchup for Tom Kench.
How many games of Tom Kench has Minisoko played this season?
He has played a lot of Tom Kench.
He's had at least one every series.
Yeah,
and then I know there's a couple where he had
solo
like
queue and
2.
normals, he plays a lot of Tom Kench as well.
Right, I think the champ's really strong, and he's always performed well on it.
Okay, is that Lucian mid then? Vayne's ADC? Or are they
Action
putting
AD.
the Aurelia mid and then Vayne top?
I'd like that adaptation a lot better. I think that Irelia does fine into Diana, especially if you get an early Wit's End.
Diana is jungle.
Okay, so it's a Talon mid.
Actually, wait, no. Okay, yeah, I didn't see that. I thought Action was gonna be mid actually though.
No, it's got to be Action ADC, right?
Oh,
Just based on the rest of his comp.
They didn't draft an ADC already.
Right, yeah. So Action, Leona, very interesting bot lane, and then Tom Kench is obviously top. I don't think any of these other champs would be on Minisoko's radar.
Yeah, Diana is gonna be mid
Right.
then.
So I think Irelia does fine into that matchup. I think that Vayne Tom Kench is supposed to be a really solid matchup, but we saw a couple weeks back.
Favored, but we have seen Minisoko actually play the same matchup and get a solo kill.
Right, like he was playing against 99 Forever, right?
Yeah,
in the Vayne Tom Kench matchup, and he ended up like neutralizing the matchup and then being ahead eventually. So
yeah,
I guess we'll see.
You'd need to ban Tom Kench against him.
I think a lot of teams have been using Tom Kench effectively. Like for example, last night TKK using it in game 1, like catches people off guard. I think that the champ is got really insane base stats and doesn't require a lot of gold, so it's useful in the positions. And if you can get gold lead on it, it just super impressive.
Yeah, you just can't kill anymore. Like
right.
If you've seen that clip from a while ago of the Tom Kench with the cloth armor 1v1ing Tyler 1 when he has a full shield bow.
Right, yeah, and it's just. And he's just sitting there like, how is this allowed, you know?
Taking like 30 damage from an auto attack with just a cloth armor.
Yeah, it's brutal. Overall, I'm happy with GCC's comp.
Though they are all AD. Tom Kench is gonna be unkillable.
Right. I'm happy with the fact that they're putting themselves on like high agency, high impact champs. If one of them can get a lead, maybe they have a chance of snowballing.
Yeah. But they're gonna have to make sure they focus the action down.
Yeah, but the thing I'm most nervous about is how does Irelia function if this goes to like level 14, you know?
Yeah,
like I feel like it's so hard to fight that. Yeah, and like they have so much CC to get through, especially for an Irelia. Like so much burst damage, it's just tough. And if Action can survive in a fight long enough to get some revives,
even just one revive.
Like imagine Tom Kench reviving and teleporting back in or something like.
Yeah, especially with how hard it's going to be to kill Tom Kench already.
In the first place, right?
Like he should definitely first item Bramble Tabby.
Bramble Tabby, Athamas.
Yeah.
Put the Athamas on like fucking Vayne, right? Yeah.
Vayne's the only one that can kill him anyway with true damage.
Yeah, and then he can just build something like he can complete
Sunfire Cape or Thornmail.
I would love to see. I think that Frozen Heart is fantastic this game.
Yeah, it's good into Lee
against
too.
Lucian attack speed, Lee attack speed, Irelia attack speed, and Vayne attack speed. Like
yeah, they all rely on attack speed here.
That is like even like a third item would be crazy.
Yeah, he might put off the completion of the Thornmail, then just buy Frozen Heart third.
After Mythic, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Interested to see how Akshan does in the bot lane. His damage is pretty lacking for a 2v2 early game. He kind of only does single target damage.
He does trade really well if you take super short trades, just like Q auto.
Yeah, like his Q auto with the double auto is really good.
Yeah, the double auto. Yeah, it's really hard to out trade that. And with a Leona to supplement like early damage, if Morgana misplaces a black shield, I think they have lethal after level 2.
Yeah, you just have to hope he has played Akshan before and doesn't mess up his E's.
E, yeah.
It's very easy to mess up.
I've seen so many Akshans just cast E towards you, kind of like Camille hook shot, just like aimed at you, right? Just doesn't do anything.
If you double click it, you'll insta jump off.
Right. I think it is a really like I tried to pick up the champ back when it was released, but it felt super clunky. I could just
really
never get the feel of it, you know?
Unless you're gonna play it like almost every game, it's not really worth learning all of the angles on E that you actually need to use. Because if you don't know how to position his E in the jungle where you can actually get like the maximum swing, then it's not really worth playing him. His E is the only way he actually kills anyone.
Because he looks super fun. If you like watch some of the good Akshan players, just like during a team fight, have like 3 E resets and they just kind of
swinging back and forth,
swinging around. Right, it looks super fun. But then you try it and it's like clicking E 3 times or like clicking E twice and then jumping off. It's just like
yeah, like you think you killed someone, but you accidentally just hopped off your E and now you don't have it for 15 seconds.
Yeah, it just feels weird. Cool concept though.
Yeah, it's an interesting champion, and I like the reposition of his R with E too.
That always looks like a super cool combo when you pull it off in game.
But his R does not do very much damage.
The execute scales really well. It scales really well when you like past level 11, but when you're in laning phase, it's really tough to ever use it because you can just hide behind a tower or hide behind your minion wave. So
yeah, it's pretty impossible to actually kill anyone with it early. And like each bullet only does like 50 damage too. And I know his Q has like really bad base damages as well. It's like 5 or 10 base damage on Q, but it has really good AD skillings.
Huh. How's his shield scale on his passive?
I might be off attack speed, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it scales off of level and attack speed.
Weird. Okay.
Oh, that's the movement speed actually, that's the movement speed. The shield is bonus AD and level.
Okay.
Yeah, his Q base damage is 5. But it has 80% AD scaling.
5. Alright, finally loading on. Game 3. Yeah, so it is the
Talon mid.
Really interesting.
Jungle.
Yeah. Huh.
Okay, Vayne starts call.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, you can just freeze the wave.
I think that if Eris plays this matchup correctly, this could be really tough for Toad based on the start. I think refillable pots against Nyrelia is really tough to accomplish. Oh, there's some mastery flashes. Love to see it.
Yeah, the lane is gonna entirely depend on the levels 1 through 3 on whether Talon can kill Aurelia or not.
Right, because if Aurelia can set up some kind of freeze on one side of the lane, it's like it's pretty unplayable for Talon.
Yeah, and like once she hits level 3, when she has EW, Talon can't really kill her anymore.
If she just times her W correctly to like cancel the second or to line up with the second part of W or the Q, it's just Talon will never have lethal, despite how much burn damage he has.
Yeah, his passive does a surprising amount of damage. But I don't think he'll actually be able to finish her off.
I like this invade. I hope that, oh, they're gonna know now.
Yeah, they walk over the ward there now.
Yeah,
It
that's
doesn't
tough.
look like Diana is going to split sides yet, though.
Well, I doubt Lee Sin path directly to his red. I
He
think
might
it's
even go for a level 2 bot gank here after Krogs.
I think it's kind of odd that I guess they're hoping that bot lane is the volatile lane, and they're just gonna split map to that. Are they gonna get away with this? They
Yeah,
should have known this was...
gank off. He
Okay.
missed the flash Q.
Never mind. They don't get away with it.
It is just going to be 2 flashes coming out from bot lane.
Yeah, I think a little bit more patience on the Morgana binding there would have been ideal. Because like that, you don't need
it should be a kill, but you do get 3 sums for that.
Right.
Actually,
That's
I'm going
a lot of
almost
damage back.
one-shotting them. Minisoko looking to get a solo kill here, and then
And because
Diana's
of
gonna
the
come in and finish it
the
off.
failed trade on bot side just means like top gets free
Yeah.
gank. Like
Theta should know that Diana is splitting sides, and just play safe top lane.
right, but it looked like he tried to get an early push so that he could bully Tom Kench off the wave. And then Tom Kench just was like, I'm just gonna keep the wave here, and you don't have a choice.
Yeah, he can tank a lot of the damage with thick skin.
Oh, good trade back. They could actually kill Hector here. Oh, he commits for it.
Is he gonna get both? He has an E reset.
Oh my gosh, he
He's
almost
not
got
gonna
both.
get both.
I think if nobody stuck it out with him, they actually get both.
Yeah, I think they could have gotten
I think
both.
that would have been worth. This
And
could be a
if
solo
nobody
kill.
died first too, then he would have gotten revived.
I think
Actually, no, Action's not 3 yet, so he doesn't have W.
I think Eris needed to hold that second Q, expecting the Talon to jump the wall.
Yeah, against stuff with wall jumps, you have to be ready to save it until they jump over.
Wolf is not going to get a reset off by the time that wave gets in. This is a perfect
gonna be a
opportunity
really
for
bad
Hector
reset
to
timing
freeze the
for him.
wave. Yeah. And actually, if Action's invisible, he could just run into the bush, right? Oh.
Yeah, he can. He has to be near a wall to keep his invisibility.
Oh, this is very difficult for the Vayne at this point. Tom
Yeah, I
Kench
guess
gets the
it's
slow
slow.
off, and it's
Yeah.
just, yeah.
Another kill for Diana.
The thing is, like, Minisoka can just let this wave push in if he wants. It doesn't look like he's going to let that happen, actually.
Yeah,
I
Vayne
take
has
it
the
back.
TP, he's gonna try and shove it in.
I do think that letting that next wave take
Yeah, he can let it push into him and recall.
and
right
then bounce
now.
it, right? And
Yeah.
I think that accomplishes the same thing, because pushing this out, he's not going to be able to get this in before Vayne gets back, so she actually gets to pick up the full wave, whereas she would have lost 2 full waves from the reverse push.
Yeah, yeah. And then he can hold the wave when he comes back too.
Right. And like he can't get pushed out of lane anymore. It looks like he's going Athamas first, and he's just going to put it on Vayne from the beginning, and then...
Yeah, and she only has the dagger for damage against him.
Right.
She's never killing him.
I mean, her autos are doing like 50 damage. Some absurdly small
Yeah,
amount.
I would like to see him like delay his Anathemas just a little bit for like a chain vest.
Wait, he just trades this. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I guess the reset, he can kill Lucian here too.
He can, yeah, this is like really tough.
I'm not gonna
Oh,
finish out the Lucian. Good hit on the binding there. Secures the kill.
he
Without
just
that
walks in the
damage.
bush.
Yeah, and their sums are coming up again too, so when Action comes back, Botland is gonna have sums again and can just win the trade again. Was Vayne stuck on tower there?
Yeah, she's dancing in the tower a little bit.
Oh, true, true. Or the minions are the arcane minions too now. Was that only for this game? I didn't notice that in the other games.
That's pretty cool.
Right, because
This
arcane
is-
finished airing
It's
at
just
11.
a free kill on
Or a 10
Big
for me.
Lunaski, right?
Yeah, it swings around.
There's good angle. It's just a solo kill on
From
Vayne.
top lane? Oh, the
has
exhaust
ult.
comes in. I don't think he can kill. He doesn't have 3 mark, 3 stacks.
You get stacks from auto, right?
Yeah, you get stacks from auto and Q.
Okay. He plays that hyper aggressive. I feel like this is not a good angle though from Solomon Khan.
He's gonna give away a shutdown.
Yeah, and that's pretty brutal. I mean, it's on the Lee Sin, so it's not like...
Yeah, not the end of the world, but...
Right.
But Vayne cannot play this lane anymore.
I mean, I think Minisoko is just going to let this lane shove into him, and then he can look for all in if he wants to.
It looks like he has a lot of gold on him, because he never reset after that last kill.
I think top laners are like allergic to like
Yeah, getting good
letting the
base
wave
timings.
shove into them. That too. Good base timings and letting the wave shove into them. He should have channeled his ult or his W really early, I think.
He's gonna trade the kill back. That's worth it
Fine.
for him.
That's fine, yeah.
He has.
I think if he channeled
his
his...
TP is not up, but
Talon can move up and catch the wave. That wave's not even gonna get in before Talon gets there. So Talon can just let that wave sit there, and then Minisoko gets to come back to that. And he's completed
stop
Athamas.
Lee Sin from pushing it. Lee Sin is coming back to push it, so now Talon gets to go in.
He can just kill him. Lee Sin used... Ooh, I think he needed to go in before he cast his ult, but he should still be dead. Unless Spirit Tracks pulls off some fancy moves.
Still dead.
That was incredibly close to being a dead Akshan. If that Morgana binding hit...
He's surprisingly squishy. He dies very quickly.
Yeah, it just seems to me the Leona isn't playing aggressive as Hector wants. Like, it feels like he's trying to trade 2v1. Like, it looks like right there, Leona should have gone in, right? Morgana's stepping out way too far. This could... Oh, good condemn.
Look how little damage that did. You can barely see the amount of damage it did.
Hector doesn't have E up yet, does he?
Yeah, he's not 6 yet either.
This just executes the minions.
Yeah, it's blocked by minions, yeah.
I mean, I feel bad for Seta in this matchup. Like, this is... Like, look at how much damage that Q does, and then he'll auto back, and it's like...
He gets
autoed
like 6. 30, 40
Like, look at that.
Yeah. You can't even see it.
Right, like, look, that was 2 Qs, right? He thumbs up, he knows. That was 3 autos, PTA plus true damage, and he just heals it all back.
With a single Q, yeah.
Yeah. That was his gray health. That wasn't even Q.
Oh, it was just gray health regen.
Yeah. That's the Q. And he just dives him. He forced out condemn. They can just force Vayne off this wave, and she just misses more. This is tough to watch. I mean,
yeah,
this is the second time we...
At this point.
Yeah, this is the second time we've seen a Vayne picked as a counter to TK, and it just gets neutralized by either jungle or just good laning from good laning from Minisoko. Okay,
misses the Leona E though, so not
I think that all Toad had to do there was cast ult when he got kicked in, and he was fine, right?
Yeah, then Narela can't finish him.
Right. Spirit Tracks is actually level 8, despite being down.
Wins this.
Nice, good kill.
But he does die for that.
And top kills under tower. Gets an ult off. I mean, Vayne being down 30 CS in this matchup is
yeah, just dying the Tahm Kench now.
Right, it's tough. I don't even know what to say. The gold lead isn't even that impressive, to be honest.
Yeah, like barely 1k right now.
But look at how much of it's top.
Yeah, a lot of it's the CS in mid lane. That's keeping GCC close.
2 more plates onto that. Honestly, I would love to see Ninja Tabby Bramble Vest coming out from Tahm Kench. She definitely has enough gold for one or the other.
Yeah, Ninja Tabby coming in.
And at this point, like he can 2v1 the lane.
Yeah.
If Lee Sin ever comes top. He could probably ignore the Vayne and focus Lee Sin.
Yeah, Vayne doesn't do damage to him at this point.
Yeah, right. Especially
okay,
with
yeah,
Athemos.
he does get double Cloth Hammer going into Bramble as well.
Yeah, so this is just a really tough position for Vayne to be in. Even with the true damage procs, it's not enough.
Yeah, she's doing no damage. Flashes Leona Iris. Not able to get the culling onto Action though.
Action still has heal. If Lucian dashes in, this could be like an angle for them to trade back. Guess not.
Yeah, and Lucian's starting to run away with the 2v2s here.
Even still, if this lead top keeps expanding, I don't think there's a way for... Wow, what a great pick.
Yeah,
but
great
the
gank
Q
angle,
is...
yeah. Same
is
thing
wide.
as you should have done last time, just clicks R and then you can't do anything to him.
He must be listening to the stream on another window or something. Not actually. I would never accuse a player of ghosting. Oh my gosh, that's...
He took like 200 damage total to kill the turret.
Did you see how much damage his Q did? It
Yeah,
literally did like 200
on,
damage.
his HP, yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, and this is like... Tahm Kench is going to just farm Vayne for the rest of the game.
Okay, they're getting...
And they're dropping tower for him too.
First tower gold here too, yeah.
Oh, he's going to have his like completed... I'd love to see him go Frozen Heart.
He for
like,
sure
right
gets
after
Bramble Vest here, and then like maybe a Glacial Buckler, since they changed the name from Glacial Shroud.
Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if he doesn't get Mythic till like 3rd item.
Yeah, right now, with the state he's in right now, yeah, he can just wait.
Like, it's just so oppressive to go Frozen Heart into... Like, Vayne's autos are already doing that little amount of damage. When he has Frozen Heart, I don't think the Vayne actually does damage to him anymore.
No, she can't even auto him at that point.
Right. This could be a kill angle, though. That was a really nice CC combo. Action finishes the kill. Yeah. Has reset.
He could look to fight this with a swing in. He should. Yeah, it looks like he should be trying to use his E in fights more. It is most of his damage.
Minisoko can just eat the... I mean, Vayne doesn't do damage to him.
Why is Vayne still fighting? Talon finishes that.
Yep.
So he's just gonna eat Vayne.
Wow, that was a really good Q from Spirit Tracks. I don't think it's enough because of the shield bow.
Yeah, now Action can swing back in and kill Morgana. Revive. There's a mark on Morgana, but did he revive Leona? Who did he revive?
Leona was already back. Leona was already back. The cooldown isn't that long.
Gold, then. He just gets the bonus gold.
Yeah. Tahm Kench is taking a reset after taking a red buff, so let's see what he actually buys. He's definitely going to buy a Bramble. Right?
Yeah, okay.
It looks like he's going for Warmugs. He's building Warmugs. He's not even going to complete Bramble, he's just going to go straight for Warmugs.
I don't even know if he needs it this game.
He doesn't, but...
He's not getting low enough to need the regen.
The only reason he's doing it is because it amps his Q damage and auto attack damage, right?
Yeah.
That's the only reason he's doing it. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he ends up just like going like a Titanic Hydra or something after this, if he's building like this.
Yeah, and then he just actually can 1v3 kill
minimum.
Everyone.
Yeah. He could probably just stand in the middle of the enemy team and press E every time it's up. I don't know. I think Vayne is in a really tough spot too because her wave is pushing out. She can't approach the next one.
She didn't even get a Vamp Scepter for lane to try and survive. The only one that can do any damage to Tahm Kench right now is Aurelia. They are going to focus him down as 4.
He just didn't have backup. I think he was feeling himself a little bit too much.
Yeah, overestimating how much he could actually tank right now.
He can just slow chase this. Like, Vayne just doesn't do damage.
Yeah, Vayne is just extra minions for Tahm Kench and Diana right now.
Yeah, she's worth like what, 90 gold or something at this point.
Actually, when did she get her kill? Because that would reset her gold value.
Okay, Spirit Chucks was looking for something fancy, possibly. Very nearly cost him his life.
Flashes a master on the way out.
As one does. Jeez, man. The gold lead isn't as like as big as I would expect it to be based on the way top and bot went, but this could be just another game that ends at like 22 minutes.
Yeah, it doesn't look like GCC can win a team fight against the Tom.
Great knockup from Mini Soko. Good eat too.
Yeah, from this performance and the ones he's had earlier on Tom Kench, it looks like you need to start banning Tom Kench against him.
100%. I 100% agree with you. To be honest,
Like,
that was already what I had planned against New York Mutants.
Yeah, if he can be
ending
up
the
30
Tom.
CS on a Vayne, and Vayne is 1-7, then there's something wrong with the top lane there, and it's probably just banning Tom Kench next time.
Right. Oh, that's a really nice ult from the Diana. Really solid execution. Toad dives here too. Beautiful. He had flash up. I'm kind of surprised he didn't look for the kill on Irelia there. Like E over the wall, flash Q. Nobody can match this Tom Kench in the side lane. Okay, Spirit Tracks looks for something fancy, but that's not going to work out. It looked cool though. That's for sure.
Yeah, the new turrets look kind of interesting as they're dying.
Look at the inhibs. They look like Orianna balls.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Yeah, they do look like the Victoria Orianna.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I wonder how long they're gonna have these skins. Because I know they paid a lot of money advertising Arcane.
I wouldn't be surprised if they kept them permanently.
I think they might at least keep it for the duration of Arcane.
How long does this Arcane event go on?
I
November
believe
20th or something?
It was 3 episodes released today, and then in either, I think, 1 or 2 weeks, they're releasing 3 more, and then that's it for at least season 1.
Okay, good flash. I think he actually would have died there to Morgana CC if he didn't flash there, so.
Yeah,
He's got to be sitting on enough gold for Warmogs. Okay, Eris
Solomon gets out.
base checks.
The Tom Kench knocks out Morgana. This takes like 50 damage from the turret shot. He did consume Diana while she was ulting, but I do think she would have died to Lee Sin.
Really, that doesn't work? Does the damage from Diana ult still come down?
I think it still comes down. I didn't see it come down.
I didn't see the indicator, yeah. But I think she was out of range, so I would be curious. Because I've seen things like Swain ult work instead of Tom Kench.
Yeah, I haven't seen that many, like, I don't think they changed interactions with Devour when they updated it to his R.
I would love to see after they take this bot inhib, full reset into Baron and just end the game.
Are you able to kill Tom Kench here?
I think his team should help him here. I feel
Yeah,
like they
I think
win
they could
this.
have helped him there. They definitely should have been able to help him there.
Like, why didn't they? Like, he definitely would have survived long
Now
enough.
Solomon Khan is gonna die as well. Yeah, nobody dies trying to save him.
Yeah, I think that's just like one of those weird cases of like not knowing how to cut your losses, like trying to cut your losses, but then not actually doing it.
Yeah.
Not committing to the full run.
If they were gonna leave Minisoko, they have to leave Solomon as well.
Right, and I don't think that changes the game at all. I think it just delays.
Yeah, it just delays the end from NYM.
That was a really good exhaust from Nightmare. Really solid exhaust. It's just he's just too far down.
Yeah, and
It's as simple as
he goes
that.
Kraken too instead of Shield Bow. Kraken to
Yeah.
try and damage Tom Kench, but it's too late.
Yeah, I mean he's completed his Warmogs and it looks like he's just going straight into his Mythic. Technically, Sunfire Aegis does scale off max health. so it does synergize nicely with like the other items in his inventory as well as his passive. But I think just the raw stats you would get from Frozen Heart and the passive you would get from it are just too...
I think he's just trying to finish Mythic for the Mythic passive of having 2 legendary items right now.
Probably. I don't know. I think going Frozen Heart over Warmogs would have been the right choice too, but...
Yeah, I don't think he needed Warmogs.
I just think he's so fed, he doesn't need anything.
It doesn't matter what he builds anymore.
Yeah, right. He doesn't need to build optimally if he's this far ahead. And this should just be Baron. He's gonna like 1v...
just walk around.
He's gonna 1v5, walk them down.
It.
Yeah. I mean, I think Vayne hitting him would actually heal him at this point in the game, so... And they're just picking on Vayne. Poor guy. He just wanted to play some Vayne top. I mean, he deserves it, honestly, for locking Vayne top, so...
Yeah. That's a lot of people think about anyone
look
who
at
plays Vayne top.
Look at the Qs. They just do so much damage. Look at the... like, okay.
Yeah, his passive damage scales very well.
And he's just gonna heal it all, too. Why aren't they looking for Baron here?
I guess
after getting those 2 kills. I just think that they could end the game.
Maybe they think they don't need it.
Baron is the fastest way to end games. Hands down.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to try and end without it anyway.
They don't even end here, though. That's just so sad. That was a good dash from Lucian to avoid the...
Yeah,
maybe they do end here.
Reset, though. No, are they going to go to Baron now or just resetting?
Who knows? At this point, they might just be like, let's play for KDA or something. I mean, Nightmare is he's hit the Yasuo power spike. That's
yeah,
one
the
positive.
Power spike.
Yeah, right. So
he's going towards Bork now. He's building completely just to try and actually deal damage to Tom Crunch.
Is that even optimal? Is Bork even like better than something like Rageblade in this case?
I don't think so.
Because Rageblade would increase your % health damage, whereas Bork is like just current health, right?
Bork would Rageblade would double proc Kraken Slayer.
It would double proc Kraken Slayer and Vayne W, right?
Yeah, I don't think it double procs Vayne W. It applies 2
Really?
silver bolts. It applies 2 silver bolts on the autos, but doesn't apply like the damage of exploding it twice.
I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
Like you can proc silver bolts every 2 auto
double,
attacks.
She'd get twice as many. Yeah, she'd get twice as many.
You stack 2 bolts on 1 auto attack, but it doesn't do double damage on explosion.
I still think that % health true damage would be more than the current health damage you get from Bork, right?
Yeah, probably. Double procking Kraken Slayer and your passive.
Right. Okay. I mean, the sustain from Bork is nice and all, but I think at this point you're not living anyways, so you might as well go max damage.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like they're sneaking away a Mountain Drake. I don't know why both soul lanes are resetting right now when they have Baron push on the map. It just seems disjointed. Minisoko should TP in right now to help end the game. I don't know why he's saving his TP. It's 24 minutes in. There it is. Perfect. Okay, so just another short game.
Looks like
10k gold lead at 24 minutes.
25-minute game.
I mean, yeah, I guess that Irelia hurts. He just tanked like 10 tower shots right there. 11.
Yeah,
just healed it all back. Look at that.
Revived the Leona too.
Yep. Jeez, man. That's tough. Interesting composition coming out of New York Mutants. He tried to kill Toad again. Did you see that? He mentioned that to me today, actually. We were playing some normal games, and he's like, yeah, sometimes when Toad has good KDAs, you know, you gotta, you know, keep him modest and humble, right?
Just kill him again.
He tried to throw him in the fountain at the end of last series, too, that they played together, so. Well. Yeah, I don't know. That was
a quick 3-0.
Yeah, it was quick. That was like one of the shorter matches we've had. I mean, obviously it's not the shortest, right?
No.
That was you versus Rev. I think
it
that
was
was
actually
like
versus. I think we had a faster game time versus
War.
War. Actually,
War. That's right. That's right. War. You guys had like a sub 20-minute average.
I believe so, because they FF'd game 2.
Yeah.
Was the first surrender.
First surrender of ELU. All right, should we interview someone from New York Mutants?
Yeah, we can. I can ask Minisoko if he wants to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll DM Minisoko.
Yeah, because I'd be kind of curious for the inspiration of their some of their comps. Game 3 comps specifically. I mean, that right there moves them to
I believe Minisoko is gonna join a voice chat so you can drag him in.
That moves them to 12-3. They're alone at the top of the standings right now.
Okay. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey,
Yes,
long time
hello.
no see.
Yeah, it has been a long time. Yeah.
We're just talking about you trolling Toad. So
yeah, I'm really sad that he figured out that he can choose where to come out from the Tom Kenchar this time. I'm thinking to evolve it, and I'll double you into the fountain this time.
Well, you know the saying, right? Fool me once.
Yeah, shame on you.
Yeah,
You
right,
twice,
right.
shame on me. Right. So it's a little
fool me can't get
unfortunate.
fooled again.
I'll have to find another way to troll him. It's okay. There's always a way.
Just keep picking Tom Kench into his vein.
So,
Yeah.
how do you feel about that matchup? This is the second time you've played it. First time was against
Forever.
GCA Forever,
Yes.
and this time against Nightmare Seta. I mean, the outcomes were a little bit different, but overall it was looks pretty real. Are you just like super comfortable in that matchup because it's supposed to be Vayne favored?
I'm super comfortable in Tom Kench in general. I really like the character, but
so you're telling everybody in chat to ban it.
No, you can keep it open. It's okay.
No,
Tom Kench actually really bad.
That's gonna become your Leona to span away.
Yeah.
Tom
probably.
Kench is gonna be permaban against your team from now on.
I don't doubt it. It's been getting banned a lot.
Yeah.
He's so fun. He's definitely one of the most fun top lane characters.
You take blue side, and then we take Tom Kench from you. B1.
Oh, okay. No. I have some counters into that one. Don't worry.
Okay.
You can pick Tom Kench.
He's got the hidden pocket picks. He's gonna pull out the Vayne.
Yeah, you play.
Okay.
Vayne,
Don't be foolish. Come on. You saw how that one turned out.
Okay.
But yeah. Oh yeah, you go.
You guys got to be feeling pretty good. I mean, I think it was 3 weeks ago or something. You first broke into the top of the standings.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was Nitro, my ADC, who was like, "Oh yeah, New York Mutants is actually the first place team right now because you guys you hadn't dropped a game at that point, right? So you guys have been consistently climbing into that like top 2, top 3 spot. Whereas at the beginning of the season, a lot of other analysts, I guess we
no
can
one
call
believed
them,
in us.
Had you guys rated as like honestly like a 4th or 5th place team? So like
now you're
based on
uncontested first now.
I remember at the beginning we were like second to last. Like if you go all the way up in the content announcements, in the Alcovites like stuff, we were like really low down there.
I don't think I ever had you guys place that low. Just
like
for
bottom 4 or something. I
definitely had you guys.
Sorry.
Right, I won't pretend that I'm like Mikey Poo and some profit and had you guys at like 3rd place, right?
No, we were actually in the 8th place because on the first Alcovites it shows us as 5th and then it says up 3. We were
nice.
originally placed 8th, then we moved up 3. Next week we moved up 1 more, and then 1 more next week, and we've been sold 4th.
Based on that trajectory,
first place right now.
Soul first place leaders, correct?
Yes.
Based on that trajectory, how do you think you'll end up at the end of the season?
At the end of the season?
You have a bye week 9, right?
Yes, we do.
Right. So how do you? So after week 8, where do you think you end up in the standings?
I think it's possible we can get 3rd. I do think it's possible we can get 3rd.
Okay.
And
that's reasonable.
by some miracle, like I think 3rd is within our grasp, right?
Okay.
But by some miracle, we beat both TPP and LW next 2 weeks, which believe me, this is a long shot for us, but we believe we're believers. If this does happen, we have some hopium. We try hard. We do have to have a sub the TP game, sub support, because nobody's
really?
gonna be out.
I think we have to have a sub too, though. We might.
A sub for a sub, eye for an eye. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's hope. There's hope that we can get up there. But I think third is definitely doable.
Definitely
With
attainable.
your current record, even if you drop games to TPP and LLW, you'll still be third place.
Mm-hmm. If GCA loses some more, we can. Hopefully, Mikey will acknowledge us as a third place team.
With your spot in first right now, if you can just keep playing as you have been against every other team, then you'll at least be third.
Yeah.
Right, because you have LW and TPP coming up soon, right? But then GCA versus TPP is the last game of the season.
Yeah,
and that's gonna be the game that kind of decides how the standings shake out, and at least in the top like 4 positions, right? So that's gonna be pretty interesting.
That will be interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I mean for I'm looking at the schedule right now. LLW's biggest match is against probably you guys.
Okay, that's great to hear.
That's the 21st of November.
Yes, I think it is.
Right, so that's like the big tell for us.
Is that on preseason? That might be the first week on preseason patch.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
That is pretty fun.
I think it is.
The TPP game is before, I believe.
So yeah. TPP game is next Friday. Season ends. Masters Plus ends on Sunday night, and for everyone else it ends Monday.
Okay.
Right. So you guys have a chance next Saturday to
try some things out.
Yeah, try some things out, and kind of you guys have an opportunity here to push for like, if I'm doing the math correctly, you guys have an opportunity to push for second. Just because of the TKK TPP match last night.
Right.
So I think, obviously you guys are going to give it your all, and I think you guys have been playing really well for this entire season so far. Let me see.
Thank you.
Yeah, TKK has been surging too. GCA was a tough opponent. Yeah, all your wins have been consistent. So you guys seem to have like a really nice working formula. Who do you who's like the main shot caller of your team? Who do you guys look to when you're Did you just say me?
No, I said.
Okay, I was like, wow, that was a fast answer.
No, it's
no
not
hesitation.
Probably Solomon.
He's like
probably Solomon. I'll be honest.
Solomon?
Probably Solomon. Yeah, I'll be honest.
He had a pretty amazing series. That Viego game too.
I feel like he always has amazing series. A little bit of a KDA player. We always tell him that, but he always.
That Viego escape though in game 2 is really nice.
Yeah, that was. We were laughing. We were laughing a lot.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That was a fun game, definitely. I did hear you on the stream. Want to talk about the drafts?
Yeah, I was so curious. The Action ADC is not something. That's the first Action we've seen in ELU, right?
Yep.
Yes. And I was expecting that. I think everybody was expecting the first time we saw it would be mid. So what was the inspiration for your ADC being like, you know what, let me pick Action?
Now, this is an incredible story to tell. I'm glad that this is a question that's brought up. So game 2.
He had this one written up. He was ready to recite it.
Game 2, we don't know what to pick, so we pick Viego, right? And I say, foolishly, I guess, we can flex this. This can be top, mid, or jungle, right?
Okay.
And then next pick, we're like, what do we want to pick? And then Toad goes, wait, we could just pick another flex. We can pick Jace. And then third, I'm like, guys, crazy. We pick Silas. Then we have a triple flex, top, mid, jungle. They're not going to know what to do.
But who else goes? But Silas and Jace can't go jungle.
Yeah, they can, but it's okay. It's still a triple flex in some way. And it was so funny because nobody was out of his mind. He was like, guys, I don't know what to pick. And he was getting really stressed out. We were like, it's okay. We'll figure out who goes what character after they draft. And then, yes, I end up going to Silas into Cho.
But then
When
how
that
does this lead
bad
into
happened.
action?
Oh, it was Graves. It was Graves. My bad. Not Jade. Yeah, it was Graves. It was Graves.
Yeah.
Yeah, Graves can go to
Yeah,
all
Graves can
three.
go jungle. But then
So,
this
yeah.
leads into action.
Then the third game, we were talking about it before. We were like, okay, Talon, that's something that can work. We all want to play Talon.
All of
And
you
then we were
wanted to
talking,
play Talon?
or I didn't want to play him, but,
Oh, okay.
Toad and
I thought you were
Solomon
about
want to play Talon.
You were about to flex the Talon top.
No.
It's a triple flex. It's a triple flex.
Toad uses
triple
all his
flex.
blue essence to purchase Talon. Okay. And then we get into game, and then he's like, wait a second, Akshan Braum. Akshan has the double auto. We can get the Braum stun. And then so Newbie locks Akshan. Then he goes, guys, I don't know an Akshan. And then Hector goes,
my
I can play
gosh.
it. I can play the Akshan. and we're like, oh, we're just throwing this upon you. Are you okay? And I can look in the discussions. Specifically, I'll play it. Just not comfortable at it. Should be okay. sort of first timing it though, and he actually ended up doing very well. But that third draft was on a whim.
Okay.
Yeah, you do have to make sure you own champions before you pick them.
That is true. That is true.
That's fine. Someone owned it. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Hey, if no one owned it and I owned it, I would have played Akshan top. It's okay.
You know, I've played it before. It's not that
There's
bad.
a will where there's a way.
Yeah,
And
Drew
that
Toot
was
played
kind
it
of Drew Toot always that was kind of the inspiration for our drafts today. It was
Okay.
a lot of action.
Well, I mean, it's a great way for you guys to end. That was basically the halfway point through the season, right? A little bit. Actually,
it's like a little bit past.
Because you guys have a bye, right?
Yeah.
So that was like you're more than halfway through the season. That's got to be a great feeling. Ended on a solid performance like that. Is there a team or a top laner or another player in the rest of your schedule that you're like really excited to play against, or you're really curious to play against?
Okay,
or team,
so
like anything.
Well, I'm
What's exciting to you?
I'm very invested in both TP and LLW. Those are gonna be fun series.
Of course,
I'm already expecting those to be very exciting.
You have to be gapping Soko though.
Well, of course, if I don't gap Soko,
solo killing.
Rivalry.
we might lose, but I will be running into the enemy jungle at all times. Yeah. But Neffel, you know, we have to set the score a little from last season.
Okay.
We were going back and forth in the top lane, solo killing each other. So that's interesting. But I'm more interested in Ruckus, because Ruckus, I never got to play against him last year. Last season, my bad. Our game against LW, the team I was on, was like canceled or something.
Yeah, you guys were the one team that didn't play against us.
So
that's how you got a higher seed.
Never got to play against Ruckus, and I always hear this stuff from my brothers on the team, you know. So I'm excied, you know. Mr. Weakside King himself. I got to meet him in person.
Or so it should be an exciting matchup,
I guess. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out some picks, especially for him.
Did we ever play against you guys in scrims?
In scrims, no.
No,
my team has barely scrimmed anyone.
It's going to be brand new for both teams going into game. That's pretty exciting. Yeah. That's going to be a banger of a match.
Yeah, never played against each other and playing on a new patch.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, if Ruckus is watching, or if you're going to tell him later, you're not playing Shen.
I will.
Shen's being banned every game.
Okay,
I hate Shen, and it's not being picked.
Same thing with TK. So.
Same with TK.
It's the. All right, let's make a deal, like a trade. You leave Shen open, and we leave Tom Kench open. How do you feel about that?
Tom Kench. You know, Shen's one of the only characters that's okay into Tom Kench. So I don't know about that one.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to come up with something else that inspires fear.
I'm sorry. Maybe the Rek'Sai?
Oh no, not. It's too soon. Leave your brother alone.
Did he grief on Rek'Sai in flex games?
No, he has never griefed me on Rek'Sai. Okay, maybe he's griefed you individually.
I've had some stories.
He's griefed me on many a champion, not just Rek'Sai.
Sometimes he takes my kills and I call it griefing, but otherwise, Soko and I have a very good relationship.
That's great.
And we're very excited to play against you guys too, because you guys have definitely been making a statement with your games. At the beginning of the season, when I think you guys threw out your first match versus War, and then you beat TKK.
Yeah, 2-1.
Right, and then you should have beat GCA.
Yes, that was.
But you guys had some
I remember that. That was like the
communication errors.
50-minute game,
Yeah.
right?
Right. Where they
We
where they
definitely. I'd
you
like
guys
to
were up
think
like
that we learned a
15K or
lot.
something, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So you guys had a really impressive like first 3 weeks, and I mean everybody was like, I mean like even your first 4 weeks, I guess you 3-0'd CAD also. So I mean you definitely made a statement where most teams are looking at you guys as like the new dynasty or the new people who are up and coming, like trying to, you know, tear down the evil LLW and the evil TPP with their
wow.
yeah the evil the evil.
Do you
top
like that
teams,
title?
right? I mean, we're the heels of the league right now, right? Like,
I guess, yeah, that's true.
Who doesn't hate the people at the top, right?
Yeah, fair point.
Maybe
like
it's not like a personal
Everyone
thing.
hates the Patriots, me included.
Right, like it's not personal. It's just like
it's like, why can't I be up there?
Right, it's like you know, young Trendsetter came into the league, right? Rip
Trendsetter.
Not actually. He's fine. He's just
He did not
sub
die.
now. He like has a life now or something, right?
Yeah,
like,
he got like a house or something.
Like, yeah, he bought a house. Like he's like a senior analyst or something. Like
I was like dying laughing when nobody told me that. I was like, he was playing in the league and he just bought bought a
like,
house and now he's gone.
He's literally like a full ass adult, right? Like the guy's like living the dream. Like he's probably already got like 3 wives and kids.
Good for him though.
Right?
Good for him.
Good for him.
3
right?
wives. Wow. He's on the
okay,
top.
I'm exaggerating, obviously. But he came in and he was talking so much shit, and it was great, right? Because like drama is half the reason people get excited about certain matchups, certain games and stuff, right? Like nobody's taking it personal, obviously, but he came and he was like, "Oh yeah, like you know,
draft me if you want to win."
He was like, "LLW TPP free wins, like no contest, right?" Like he came in talking like that, and it's great. It's like it's really fun because, you know, like everybody in this league has been very friendly, and to see you guys come up without necessarily having those attitudes and those egos, you guys are like how would I relate? You guys are like the white, nah, I don't want to say white knights. That's awful. You guys are like the fucking, I don't even know what to relate it to. The easiest way I can, yeah, you guys are like the underdogs, but like you're like innocent underdogs, you know? Like I haven't
down
seen
the regime.
Oh yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
Isos Grace had it in chat. Dark horses, yeah.
Yeah, right. So the way I think about it is like, I remember it was a couple seasons back. Bjergsen is my favorite player.
Okay.
Of like all time, right? Just because like NA, like obviously he's not a real NA mid, but he's an NA mid, right? He was the first NA mid I watched, and I remember there was like this specific interview where like Jensen was like trash talking him, and then it like cuts to the Bjergsen interview, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I think Jensen's a really good player," and I'm like really excited to play against him, and it was something just like so nice. While Jensen's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you know, Bjergsen, he's trash," or something like that, and Bjergsen just responded like, "Yeah, I'm really excited to play against him. I think he's a really solid player," right? And that's like, you guys strike me as like that type of team, right? You're just like, "Oh yeah, LLW TPP, yeah, we're best of buds. I can't wait to play against them," right? Like,
maybe not our comms, but
then you see Bjergsen play against Jensen, then, and it's like there's that finals where Jensen forgot to click R on Echo.
Yeah, and then it's just, oh no, yeah. So you guys are the Bjergsens of the league. You're the dark horses, the knights in shining armor.
Knights
in
shining
He'll
armor.
get signed and replace Jensen. Oh no. It's too soon. Poor man. He's never gonna live that one down. He can't escape Bjergsen. He's like a bad dream. Anyways, that's all the questions I have for you tonight. I really appreciate you coming on here and talking to us, and congrats on your win. It was super fun to watch.
Thank you.
If you go back and watch the VOD and we don't sound too enthusiastic, it's honestly just because we're depressed for GCC. Because that was brutal. So
yeah. Oh, my bad. Third game we tried to do a little trolling.
Yeah. watching Vayne auto for 10 damage.
Oh my god. Oh, I was telling my team I'm buying Anathemas and I'm just gonna get Warmogs. I'm not gonna go Mythic. I'm gonna get.
It was so hard to watch. I was hoping you'd build a Frozen Heart against because 3 of them were auto attack based.
Yeah.
Right, like attack speed champions, right? I thought you were gonna build Frozen Heart, and then Vayne's just like
not doing anything.
Like her autos would literally be doing like 0 damage to you. So crazy. Anyways, like I don't know. I'm gonna have bad dreams about that game.
My bad. if you wake up and you see
Sorry.
Tom Kench W under you, like just it's PTSD, okay? It's not real.
PTSD.
Yeah, night terrors.
I'll make it PTSD in the LW games. You know.
All right, don't worry, we're banning it.
Okay, I'll look forward to seeing it. Thank you for having me.
All right, yeah, no problem, man. Well, on that note, we're going to sign off for the night. Any closing remarks?
Don't ban Tom Kench.
Too late.
Of course.
Ah, man.
Yeah, maybe we
Alright.
won't ban Tom Kench.
Wow. I appreciate
Alright.
that.
Well, all of you go and enjoy Arcane. So
Yeah, I will do that actually. That's
I do have to go watch that.
Goodbye.